Hi guys, can you hear me okay? Hopefully this is working alright. Sorry guys, just got a couple of buttons to push and then we can get started. Right. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're about right, guys. Right. Sorry for the wait. I was dealing with a couple of things this morning, so been a bit delayed doing everything today. Right, hope everybody's okay. Right, I have my shimmer now. So, we have that. Hi, Alice. How you doing? Are you okay? What do I want to go for next? Tired, yeah, that's understandable. I don't want anything too expensive. I want to go with cheaper. I mean, there's Liverpool. Liverpool's $3.90. I think we'll go with that. Right, we'll do Liverpool next. Liverpool's my next research. Let's do with that. Hi, Meg. How you doing? Right, so we've got that. Right. In theory, can we get another one? Hi, Swan. Good to see you again. Hey, Apple. So we got 2 points. That's another 2. That will put us at 4. That gives us 5. So that's going to put us at 9. I haven't played Fallout 4. I think I've played, like, New Vegas for, like, all of 10 minutes, freaked out, and then logged it off. How much were mediums again? Mediums are, like, 3, right? I should be able to get enough, in theory. We've got 2, add 2. 4. Yeah, I think we can get enough and save 1 level. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and do that today. And then we're basically free until the 22nd to just do whatever. Oh my god, the Indiana Jones game? Dude, it's GOAT. It's amazing. They've added a new DLC to it that I haven't played. Because I was min-maxing everything, basically. So I was going back and getting all the statues and finding all the stuff. So I'm still doing that. I haven't had time to do it properly, but yeah, absolutely loved it. The Indiana Jones game, it's actually going to be in my top 10 of the year for that particular year video. Not put that out yet. I'm still sorting it out. I've pretty much done the entire script for that vid. I just need to sit down and record it. But yeah, phenomenal. That game is amazing. I love it. If you love, like, a good adventure game, or you love the setting, or you just like being able to follow a really fun movie-esque story, you'll probably have a blast with it, honestly. There's a lot of platforming and puzzling, but I personally really enjoy that. With the puzzling, you can somewhat avoid it. There's some stuff, obviously, you have to do for progressing, but, there is a ton of extra stuff you can completely ignore if you want to. I personally wouldn't, but I just, again, I really enjoy that kind of stuff, so for me, it, it makes sense to do it. But yeah, no, the game is really well structured. It plays like a film. It's really nice, but it's really engaging. Characters are fun, the humor's on point. Hi, yeah, I play a mix of modes. Sorry if you don't like arcade, but we do play arcade for BP here. Right, what do I need to get? I need to take out Strikecraft. We need to get upgrades as well. And we need to win the match, I think was the task? Yeah, win. Right. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, no, Apple definitely. The Indiana Jones game would be a high recommend on my list, definitely. I can't speak to the new DLC. I need to pick it up and play it. But if it's anything like the main game, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. I don't know how it slots in, whether it goes off your existing save or whether it acts as a separate story. I have no idea. I need to figure that much out. Yeah, dude, if you can't be mature enough to accept that people want to play games how they want to play, then you're being a toddler, mate. So, it's up to you, but we do have a rule here. If you act like a toddler, then we don't keep people here. Sorry. If that's difficult for you to understand, that's a you problem, not a me problem. I don't know what you're talking about, Alexandros, mate. I have no clue what you're on about, dude. Yeah, within 2 minutes, Atlas, yep. Ah, so you're self-promoting an OF. Okay, well that's an immediate ban. We don't approve of people that make that kind of content, and that's self-promo, which goes against our community rules. So have a lovely day, but no, you're not welcome here. Goodbye. And the other guy can't be mature about the fact that he can't own that he's being immature too, so he's also going to get a ban. Oh, the joys. Oh, that one's clearly a child. Oh, and a ban evading. Excellent. Lovely. Amazing. Why do these people do this? It's really annoying. It's so stupid. Right. Okay, they've been dealt with. Oh, you got a day off? Fair enough. You're left to probably catch up on what you've missed, though, Swan. Is everything alright with your computer, by the way, Atlas? I hope you're okay. I'm gonna go for that mosquito. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, we do have lobby rules, though. Have you been here before, Kevin? It's pretty simple, common sense stuff, but we do have to go through it with you if you haven't been. I think you've been here before, though, Kevin, haven't you? I recognize your name. But yeah, just usual lobby rules apply. If you don't know what those are, I can go through them for you. It takes 2 minutes. Come on. I need to climb. No, it's the first time? Okay, yeah, it's very simple. So basically, don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle matches. First come, first serve for lobby spots. If you're on console, you need to make sure the console and the client has crossplay enabled, otherwise I can't invite you. All players must be able to accept invites from non-friends. Please make sure that setting is also correct. Again, otherwise I won't be able to invite you. You need to be logged into the game, have your settings correct, and have a BR compliant set ready. To have a BR compliant set ready, what this means is I will declare a mode and a BR. All of your vehicles must be on or under the limit. Nothing over. We don't do averages. Every vehicle individually must be on or under, no exceptions. Once you have all of that done, to queue, all you do is you say, hey, I want to play. You put your in-game name in chat, and then I will call up in-game names when there's spaces. But yeah, please make sure you're actually ready, your settings are correct, etc. And if it's your first time playing, you do need to put a confirmation you understand the rules in chat. Those are mandatory requirements. I'm currently doing Air Arcade 6.3 and under, so that is what you will need to prep for. So that is what you'll need to do. Any questions, just ask. Oh, Atlas, that's not good. Yeah, that's rough. Hope that's all gonna be okay. Hi, Nev. How you doing? You alright? Are you at work? Yeah, hopefully work goes alright. Yeah, 6.3 and under. I am going to be swapping it up a lot today, potentially. Just be warned. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to get dailies done, and then we're going to... I'm going to muck around on tanks and boats, probably, for the rest of today. How you doing, Jaco? Everything all good? Hope all is well for you. Let's see where we're at. A little behind on points, but not too bad. We're not too bad. Right, let's keep chipping away. I'd love to get that Emmy, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, not too bad. First match of the day, so just warming up. It dropped to -20 for you. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's massive oof. I hope you got plenty of layers. You have to keep warm with that. Jeez. That is very, very, very cold. Hi, Nathan. Yeah, Kevin, if you're coming into play, I need that confirmation on that in-game name, please. Make sure the spelling and the capitalization is correct, or I won't be able to find you. But yeah, 6.3 and under Air Arcade, for anybody who does want to join. Hey, Kilo, how you doing? Hi, Jack. Hey, Jev. Right, let's try and get everything into play. Honestly, I'm not good with jets. I can't really help you with that side of things, Jacko. Sorry. I'm a prop skill, personally, so, yeah, my knowledge of jets is not going to be very useful to you, because I have virtually none. I don't know the playstyles of the vehicles at that point. It's way past my, knowledge. Best thing I can recommend is look up the wiki, and, there are players that do, like, videos on that kind of stuff. Yeah, don't know any off the top of my head. But that'd be my best recommendation, because I just genuinely don't know, and I don't want to give you bad information. Got that one. I'm good. I appreciate the compliment. I'm okay. I'm probably about average, really, for a player. I'm fucking garbage in tanks, though. My god. My tanks play is atrocious. I'm working on it, though. I am slowly working on it. Hey, Flutch. How's you? You alright? I'm gonna end up losing this vehicle. If I get lucky, I might be able to skim one here. Did I get the SAV? Oh, I have it. I already had it. I already had it, apparently. I didn't notice until we went looking for it. Hey, Kit. 5 destroyers, not too bad. We got the win. That's the main thing. That's easy task, part 1. Right, did anybody want in? Kevin, Atlas, anyone else? Let me know. Otherwise, I will just shimmy into another match. Yep, you want in, Atlas. Cool. Give me 2 seconds. Let me find you. Yours was the Masquerade account, wasn't it? There we go. So invite sent. Right, cool. Right, so halfway on that. But yeah, I reckon if I get medium, easy, and special done today, then that's me covered for 1 more level. And then I'll just have to bump the 1 level. So, hi Kit. You need to know lobby rules first. I am guessing you weren't here for me reading them out earlier. Happy to go through it for you, but I will be popping in a match while we discuss it. Yeah, there is a few things you just need to know. It's all, it's basic etiquette stuff. It's nothing too complicated or crazy. But yeah, you need to be aware it's a mandatory requirement before you can lobby here. So if you're listening, Kit, let me know, and I will go through it with you very quickly. Hey, Waffle. How are you? Welcome on in. Thanks for joining us here today. I don't know what time it is for you, but hopefully all is well. Alright, sorry, I'm just having a bit of my cup of tea a second. Yeah, very good, Nev. Very good. Hey, Arno. Ugh. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna have some more of my cup of tea, because it's getting cold sat there. Yeah, no worries. Have a good luck, Nev. Best of luck at work. You're listening? Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. I will wait. You tell me when your headset's up. No rush. It's so good, Swan. It's so good. Done? Okay, yeah, it's super simple, Kit. Super simple. So, don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle of matches. Fairly straightforward. First come, first serve for lobby spots. If you're on console, make sure you've got crossplay enabled on both the console and the client. All players must be able to accept invites from non-friends. Again, there's a setting for that. Make sure it's set correctly. To be ready, you need to have your settings correct. You need to be logged into the game, and you need to have a BR compliant set ready to go. Okay? To have a BR compliant set ready to go, we operate a cap system. So what this means is I'll declare a mode and a BR. So in this instance, Air Arcade 6.3 and under. You can bring on and under the cap, nothing over. It's based on individual BR of the vehicle, not the average of what you've got. Okay? When you've got everything all sorted, all you do is say, hey, I want to play. You write it in the channel chat, and then you provide your in-game name. Just make sure the spelling and the capitalization is all correct, otherwise I won't be able to find you. And then I will call in-game names out and bring people in. But yeah, make sure the settings are all correct and you're actually physically logged in with the set good to go. It keeps wait times down, basically. Alright, so it just keeps things running smooth. Again, it's pretty simple. So if you go ahead and just check those things for me, and then when you've done that, put your name in the chat. Also, as well, since it's your first time playing, a confirmation in writing that you understand the rules is required as well. But once you've done that once, you don't need to do that again. The only reason that we do that is just because people go, well, I didn't know. And it's like, well, you did know. So, yeah, it's a little thing. It's daft, I know. Most people are fine. It's just something that we have in place just to keep things smooth and hold people accountable, that's all. Fairly straightforward and simple. Hey, Mark. How you doing? You alright? Everything all jazzy? I'm being a bit spammy with the ammo again. This is gonna get me caught. Let's not smash into it. There we go. Right, got one. Let's do this. You're alright, Can. How you doing? Hey, Central. Hey, Joshua. Nice to see you again. How you been? Thanks for being a club member, by the way. Much appreciated. High five to you. And I'm out of ammo. Ripperoonie pepperonis. It's fine though. We got one strike, so. Where's the settings? So, which ones? The invite from non-friends or the console crossplay ones? Which one are you looking for? Which one are you looking for, Kit? The invite, yeah. So if you go into settings in the hamburger menu on the top left when you're in game, just type INV into the bar. It's the first setting that comes up. You're just going to make sure it's set to disabled rather than on, because if it's on, it basically limits your invites to your friends list only. So if it's turned off, anyone can send you an invite. That's how that works. If you need me to show you, I can show you. It's not a problem, but I just can't do that mid-match. Yeah, INV in the settings, and it's the first thing that comes up. Infantry, yeah, a lot of people are hyped for that. I don't know what's going to happen with it. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to give it a try when it comes out. I do think this game is going to be definitely more of a vehicle game for me, though. I don't know how I feel about... I mean, I don't mind infantry being in there, but, you know, it's the vehicle game in my head, if that makes sense, so... Don't know if I'm going to spend much time in the infantry. The other thing as well is I don't know how they're going to do, like, the unlocks and progress or whatever. I don't know if they're going to do, like, classes or kit systems or what. I have no idea. I've not looked into it in the slightest. I haven't looked into it at all. So I'm curious about how they're gonna go about that, but I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're ahead a little bit, but not by much. Right, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try and get in there. Yeah, what I need 6 more straight craft total for special. You've got it sorted? Okay, brilliant. Yeah, perfect then. Are you on PC, Kat, or are you on console? Do you need the console setting one as well? A lot of that, though, you'll have to Google, because I'm on a PC. I can't really show you. Sorry. Oh, you've seen some of the gameplay, Atlas? Ah, okay. You're on PC. Okay, that simplifies things, then. Yeah, there's some extra complications with console. Not much, but it's just one of those little things. Oh, nice! Okay, you got the PC for Christmas. That's nice. Congrats. You enjoying lots of games on it? It's always nice getting a new PC, because it always, like, boots up nicely, plenty of storage space. It's always a good feeling, isn't it? The downside is getting all your settings back to how you like them, though. That's the sucky thing, though. I suppose if you've got peripherals that you consistently use, it's not quite so bad. Because you know where your vibe is with that. It takes a little bit of time to acclimatize to new ones, though. Come on. And I'm out of ammo, because I blew it. Has anyone else had an issue with this patch, by the way, where it tabs them out? I don't know if it's my mouse being dorky or what. Is the warthunder infantry thing starting off with the Korean War? I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. I really don't know what they're doing with it at all. My understanding of it is it was futuristic / modern. So, I would imagine Korean War is off the table. That's probably too far back. But I don't know. My understanding it was very much more contemporary battlefield. Rather than historical. You've got 2.0 in play. You can bring them in. You are going to get massively up-tiered, though, Kit. I'm doing 6-3. As I say, it's a cap and under system. There are people that survive in top tier in reserves. It can be done. It just depends on your ability. Hi, D. See, I don't really play that mode. I know there are some people that absolutely swear by it, though. Kevin, if you want to come join, by the way, I'm still waiting for an in-game name, buddy. I'm still waiting on that information from you. You have not replied. Yeah, no, that's fine, Kit. You do. That's absolutely fine. It's not bumper cars. Yeah. Yes, I will need the in-game name, Kit. If your settings are all correct and you're logged in ready to go, in-game name in chat, just make sure the capitalization and spelling is correct. That, everything in one go. Yeah, I'd be all for that, D. That'd be amazing. That would be complete chaos, though. But I love a bit of chaos. It's that one. Brilliant. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm copying that. I will sort you out as soon as I'm at a match, okay? So just bear with a minute. I gotta get out of this match first. It's sliding against us now, unfortunately. Ah, Oh, you reckon the Korean stuff will be in there? They're doing World War II to modern day. Are they actually doing World War II or not? Because my understanding was they were just doing modern. I mean, if they're doing the World War II stuff, great. But I thought because that was, like, enlisted, they weren't doing that. I thought it was just purely modern. Not right away, but down the line. Oh, okay. So apparently down the line. Right, okay, okay. So where are they pitching it at then? To start with? What's the start point? They're doing modern right away, and they were right, so they're basically gonna span out in both directions afterwards. Okay. Okay, so we'll have to see. I wonder if, well, I mean, you say they're going back to World War II, but... okay, we'll have to see what happens with that. Because, yeah, I don't know. Everybody was saying, oh, it's just gonna be modern, it's just gonna be modern. Again, though, I'm getting all this secondhand from other people, right? I've not been keeping an eye on stuff. I never have the time to. So... Hi, Tiger. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. I hope all is well. And likewise, D. Thank you for following as well. Do appreciate it, guys. But yeah, we're gonna have a nice chill day today. Just so you guys know what the plan is. Some of you may or may not be aware. You may or may not have seen the schedule. So yeah, we're gonna war thunder it up. Get the remainder of BP done. Yep, you can ask questions, Kit. Yeah, get the BP done, and then we can, after that, we're gonna do Neverwinter Nights, and then to wrap up today, we got a horror game called Radio Light, which we previewed a demo of, like, way back. You can go get your food, Kit, but you need to make sure you're back here for when I call your name. That's the way it works. Yeah, if your name is called, and you don't respond, then you go to the back of the queue. That's how it works here. We don't have anyone else in the queue right now. But, yeah, you giving me the heads up about the food thing is fine. But I'm probably going to be in this battle for another 5-10 minutes tops. But, yeah, giving me the heads up is appreciated. But, yeah, the main thing is that worst case, if you know you need to be AFK for a long amount of time, just be like, yo, I need to back out. And that's fine. I will remove you with no penalty. It's all good. It's when I call people and they don't respond at all, or I have no idea what's going on with them, it's a problem, because then it slows everything down. Hey, outer space. No, that's all good, D. That's fine. Absolutely, you are more than welcome to do whatever, dude. Not a problem, not a stress. It's all good. I'm gonna have to swap this mouse, I think. I don't know if it's the mouse or the client. It's only been since the last patch that I've been having this weird tab out problem. I'm not quite sure what's causing it. But it is really annoying, because in the middle of a fight, it then suddenly won't do what I'm telling it to do. Hey, Y8, how you doing? Yeah, women do play War Thunder. Yeah, I know. Some people are surprised by it. It's more common than people realize. It is definitely the exception, not the rule. Do not get me wrong, but... yeah, I think it's more common than people realize. I think everybody just assumes anyone chatting in a chat room is a dude. 9 times out of 10. It's not always the case. What am I gonna go after? I think we're gonna... let's throw this yak in. Oh, nice! That food sounds good. That sounds very nice. I've got some kind of steak thing tonight. I'm not quite sure what it is. I pulled it out of the freezer this morning. Yeah, if you need the rules out, let me know. But yeah, usual rules apply. We're doing Air Arcade 6.3 and under currently. So that's what you need to be prepped for. So if you can sort something out for that, and then let me know the in-game name. If you don't know lobby rules or all that jazz, let me know. I think you've lobbied before, right? Women play War Thunder. Yes, hi hope. Yes, we do exist. I'm not a mythical unicorn. Come on, let's do this. Ugh, straight in the face. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that went a bit, oops. Geometry Dash? I don't know. What I've got in the background is MDK. Very kindly licensed the music for my stream. I do have other people, other music provide. A lot of my stuff comes from Epidemic Sound. Level 100. I'm capped. Yeah, nice big sloppy kiss. Yeah, playing Soviet at the moment. Denmark? No, I'm not from Denmark. I'm English. I don't have a Danish accent. Sorry if you're confused. I am English through and through. Do I do tanks? Yeah, we do tanks, we do planes, we do boats. I'm gonna do helicopters eventually at some point. I'm a planes main. But yeah, we do a little of everything here. Planes main, secondary boats, though. It happens. Why? It's all good. What nations are my top tier? I don't naturally have top tier. Most of my sets run out around tier 4 and 5. I do have top tier, but via snail allowance. So I've got some stuff in like US and other random sets, if that makes sense. But it is very, very, very random. It's mostly premiums. Because yeah, snail allowance. I'm doing the collect them all approach to this game, so I am slowly shimmying up the tiers and collecting every vehicle and maxing them out. So my goal is to max out every crew slot for XP and also to buy every vehicle in tech tree and spade them. Can we mix nations? Yeah, you can mix nations. It doesn't do Axis versus Allies in this. You don't need to worry about that. You do not need to worry about that. You can bring whatever in. As long as it's BR compliant, I do not care. We don't do that. I think they scrapped a lot of that Axis Ally stuff anyway. Just in general, but that's tanks thing. Oh, can hit the ground. God dang it. Hey, Swan. Do I prefer realistic or... Okay, depends on the vehicle. I pretty much play exclusively, realistic boats. Planes, I will play either, but you'll find me in arcade a lot just because of the grinding. And BP. As for tanks, I'm more comfortable in arcade, but I'm trying to learn realistic. So it's an ongoing process, if that makes sense. As for helicopters, not touched them yet. So, not sure what I'm gonna do, as far as that's concerned.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Alright, slowly getting there. Right, yeah, they've basically lost their team. GG. Do you have the setting of S... Sorry, what? What do you mean S up? I don't know what you mean by S up. Do you mean for pitching? Pitch up, pitch down like this? Do you mean pitching? What do you mean by S up? Engine up? Pitching up? You need to be more specific. If you can specify, I can then answer. Do you mean increasing your altitude? Yeah, be more specific, Kit, and then I can answer. No, that's fine, Out. So you are going to get up tier. There's nothing I can do about that right now. Sorry, I'm trying to grind sets and multitask. We might do some lower tier stuff, though, at some point. I don't think there's any sets I need to do filler in for planes anymore. Unless they've added something that I'm unaware of, but... I'm definitely going to be mixing it up, though, with the boats and the tanks, though. There is a lot of different low-tier stuff I need to do with those. That much is for sure. I'm going to be very, very busy. Is this my first nation? No, this was not the first nation that I played. No. No, my first ever nation that I played in this game was British. British aircraft, because at the time they only had aircraft. They didn't actually have tanks or boats in when I started the game back in 2013. Yeah, that is frustrating, Kit. I have dealt with that plenty. This is one of the reasons that with arcade at least, I can mix them in on other things. Hey, Nightcast, how you doing?
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
Alright, well that's another strike craft for my clock up that I need. I think they're melted. I think they're gone. I think they are gone. That guy is getting a little too close to my comfort, but I think they're out. I don't think they've got anything else to spawn. Oh, no, they have actually got something to spawn in. Yeah, I started playing in 2013. I took a long break from playing though. So I played from 2013 till 2015, got about 250 hours in the game. And then I came back to the game in 2022. Custom? No, this is Air Arcade. Don't do customs, sorry. We are planning to do customs in the future. Don't have an ETA on that, sorry. It'll be stupid stuff like tug of war and asymmetric and hide and seek and other silliness when I get round to it. But I'll announce that over in my community room. Yeah, don't have an ETA on that. Sorry, real life's been, kicking my butt the last couple of years. Been having to deal with a lot of personal issues. Do I play realistic? Yes. Just not all the time. No, don't call me master. I'm like average at best in this game. Don't worry. We're chill here. We're chill. I'm not as sweaty at this. I'm just chill. I've only got 2,500 hours in the game. So I have a long way to go still. There isn't much threat for them, so I can probably just fly low and just overspeed this, because I can get away with overspeed in arcade. What time do I usually stream play? So I'm normally live Monday, Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, and I start at midday GMT, because I'm in England, I'm in the UK, so I'm on GMT time zone. I'm normally live for about 7 to 8 hours each day. And when we kick off the stream, we'll normally play what we consider one of my regular games. So that'll be things like War Thunder, Farming Sim, that kind of stuff. Most days is War Thunder. So if you check in early on those stream days, you'll probably catch me playing War Thunder more than likely. There is a full schedule breakdown in my Discord if you ever want it. But yeah, we play a lot of War Thunder here. I do sometimes go live at weekends. I normally tweet and let people know if that's the case. EST, so you're 5 hours behind me then, approximately. If you want rough time conversion. If not, there is like world time converter and stuff like that you can use to work it out. Lost your account? Yeah, that sucks. If you ticket them, they might be able to help you recover it, Kit. There is a portal on the Gaijin website that you can use to ticket them to get support. That would be the best thing I could recommend for you if you want to get your account back if it's been taken or whatever. Come on, let's do this. You tried it already? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, there is a vetoing system in game. So if there's a map and mode you really dislike, now there are limits to how many you can veto, but you can also put up thumb up ones you really like. That can help curate your map list when you're queuing. So if there's certain things you want to prioritize over others, it can be helpful. There we go, best squad, nice. Well, my Discord is open 24/7. So people are welcome to DM me, but if I'm not streaming, I'm normally busy taking care of a sick family member. Or I'm video editing. So hit and miss whether I'm around or not, but people are welcome to DM me. There is a looking for group channel in my Discord as well. People are welcome to use that to seek out other players. But yeah, check if I'm live and hang on, what was the account again? Hang on, Kit, that was your one, wasn't it? And then space, that's your one. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, generally on stream you will not catch me in comms, unfortunately, due to liability. Unless I'm doing a collab. Where can you find it? I cannot put it in chat, Tristan. If you go to my profile page, there is a link tree. And it is in there. Due to the TOS, I'm not allowed to actually put it directly in chat because they block all links in chat rooms. Sorry. But yeah, if you go look at the pinned link on my profile, it's in there. You'll start with no rank, but if you just drop me a DM or message and say, hey, it's so-and-so from such and such platform, I will then give you a community rank. And then that will give you the basic access in the rooms. We just do that to stop scammers and spammers in there, basically. Okay, so my medium is a strike. I don't have any strikes in this set. Brilliant. Can we swap this to something else? Destroy any bombers might be doable. We'll try it. If I'm having a bad time with it, we'll swap. I'd rather do the strike one. But, do we swap it? You know what I could do? I could do... Hang on. I'm gonna end up wasting a ton of silver. Oh, there we go. We got the same one, but use a bomber. Okay, that's perfect. Right. Yeah, huzzah! Fantastic. Okay, let me just check compliance of sets. You're good. You're fine. You're fine. Excellent. Right, it's Q. Right, let's do this. Right, we might actually get easy dailies done today, and then we can poodle around and be silly. We might do some boats and tanks today. Because I'm in a silly mood. I feel like just doing some random stuff. Since BP is going to be off my shoulders, so to speak. We can faff about a little bit, you know? I'm not going to pick up another special because there's no point. So we're just going to do what we got. We're going to rip that one extra level, and then we're done with it. We can faff about to our heart's content. We are all good! Hi, Avoided. How you doing? I would love to get these done. I mean, there's a chance I'll get that done. We're like 3 short. Would be hilarious if I did manage to get it done. Okay, the weather is picking up. Holy moly, I don't think you guys heard that. It's really windy where I'm at. I've just heard it thundering through. Oh no, I hope it doesn't cause power disruptions. That would suck. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed today that everything's gonna be okay. Oh, I hate it how loud it is. Jeez. And I've got noise cancelling headphones. And I can hear it. Oh my god. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, no, that's a good one, yeah. You take it easy. Thanks for dropping in, though, and chatting. I do appreciate it. See you around, okay? You stay safe. I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be live Thursday. Just FYI. What BR? We're doing 6.3 and under at the moment, Air Arcade. Just trying to get BP stuff done. Oh, you're up in Poland. Fair enough. Sadly, the link's not working. Are you on a phone? What are you on, Tristan? BR 6.3. You're on a phone. Yeah, you might have to manually copy it into a browser. It is an active link, though. I can see it's working from desktop. Oh my god, that wind. What the hell? Oh, that is so creepy. You're only 11.3? Yeah, I mean, 11.3 is much higher. Hi, Zati. Thank you so much for the roses. Oh, you got it. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it might just be a quirk of that particular platform on phone. We've seen people have issues with it before. Sorry about that. It's just daft, I know. Just one of those things. 3 minutes strike. It can be. It's a little bit complicated at the moment because we're queuing with a mix of people. So it's queuing us at 6-3, but one, there's 4 of us queuing, and that will slow it down. And also, I've got 2 people in here with very low BR. So it might be having a little bit of a freak out right now about what to do about us. It was alright when I was just queuing with 1 person with similar BR, but now like I say, there's 4 of us with very mixed mass. It's gonna be a bit confuddled, probably. So, yeah, just bear with. It'll sort itself out. There's also going to be a low number of people queuing right now because it's early in the day. So, that's not going to help either. But we will get there. It'll be fine. You got a dog? Nice. I hope the doggo's doing well. Oh, there we go. Got it. Right. Y8 has just joined in there. Who's the Tonk account? Is that one of you guys? Let me know, and I'll perm. That's you? Okay. Right, hang on. Give me 2 seconds. I will just permanent verify you. Give me a second. Sorry, my logs pick you up when you come in, so I will sort you out. Don't worry. There we go. Right, you're both sorted now, okay? Oh, that server's having a freak out. What's going on here? A beagle and a sausage dog. Nice. They don't take too much walking, do they? Which is nice. Yeah, their server's being slow loading. Hang on. This happens if the server's having a freak out. There might be somebody in lobby that's being really slow loading. Hi! How are you doing, Papa? Hey, Thunder. Thank you very much for the controller, by the way. Appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Weimar and yeah, Corgi, James. Oh, crikey. That's quite the mix. Hey, Benjamin. Yeah, no, it's all good, Trist. It's all good. That's it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and you know you're welcome anytime. Hey, biggest. What you been up to, Papa? Everything all good this morning? Again, thank you, Thunder, and thank you, Zati. Really appreciate it, guys. Sorry if I'm, like, a little spooked today with the weather. It doesn't help as well. I'm supposed to be playing a horror game later. I'm probably gonna be in quite a freaked out mode today. Yep, you have an awesome one too. Oh, sugar. Sorry, I took my eye off the screen for a second. That was a bad mistake. Silly mistake. Oh my gosh, Kit, I hope he's okay. I'm assuming it's a he, right? You said he, right? Oh, I hope the little fluffy poo, little puppers is doing okay. Hi, Sinan, how you doing? Thank you for Entity Rush. By the way, Volp, how are you doing today? Thanks for your dropping in, by the way. Congrats on the 7-day streak, too. I don't think I saw any messages from you. If I did miss any, I am so sorry. Like realistic? No thanks. I'll play what I want to play. That's how it works here. Shocking, I know. Do 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 do. Oh, we just look right down right. Oh no, are you on a hill, Kit? Ah, I'm being a donut. Right, got that one. Okay, I'm out of ammo. That's because of me splurging. Hey, T, how you doing? I still love that username. That username's amazing. Sorry, I'm a sucker for anything T related. I can't help it. Crumbs. Stop. Oh, I need to go after bombers. Okay, let's not forget that. Ow, nuts. Oh no, hang on. No, I got rid of that, didn't I? I changed objective. I'm being a plum. I'm being a complete bloody plum. I changed to the other objective, didn't I? Oh my god. Okay. Nope. We're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Oh my gosh. Hi, Anthony. How you doing? Alright, let's see what we can do. Hey, Crazy. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Carex. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, no, that's all good, Anthony. I hope it's going well for you. We're just finalizing out BP grind today. And then we'll have a little bit of silliness in a few different modes, hopefully, if there's time. Just a little bit of derping today. And then later, as I was saying to the guys earlier, we're going to go back to Neverwinter Nights today. Don't know if you know about this game. This is the main War Thunder game, not War Thunder Mobile. Yeah, I'm playing the main PC and console version of the game. I'm personally playing on a PC. Hey, Zill. And then, yeah, to wrap up the end of today's stream, we're going to play Radio Light. Some of you guys will remember that. It's like a psychological horror game. So, we'll wrap out the end of today's stream with that one. That's one by Iceberg. So, they very kindly sent me the full copy of the game. We played I think it was a Steam Fest demo a while back. Some of you guys were here for that. But yeah, so we'll check that out later. Have a bit of a laugh with it, a bit of fun, you know. So it should be interesting, see what happens with it. I'll be interested to compare the first kind of opening section to what we experienced previously. And we'll see if we can get a bit further into it. Yeah, best of luck, Anthony, seriously. Hopefully you get some good matches. We should be alright here. Hopefully. That's the Batman plan. No worries, Benjamin. You have a good one. Stay safe. I'll see you in a little bit. I don't know if you're playing today, but if you are, best of luck with the matches. Right, there's stuff above me, but we're gonna ignore that for now. Okay, I've got... Oh, no, no! Crumbs, nearly avoided that. Dang it. Right. I was so close. I just needed to twist a little further around and I might have skated clear of that. I was so close. That was so freaking close, man. It'll be fine.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Right. Yeah, daily things in War Thunder. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. That is just the game sometimes. I've gotten out of a few really bad situations, but sometimes it's just like, nope, physics, I can't. It's just not enough room. There's only so much you can do. I mean, obviously with arcade, I've got a lot more leniency with the turning, so that helps. So yeah, but it only goes so far. Hey, Tommel, how you doing? Alright, I gotta be careful, I ain't got much to give now. Yeah, okay. Wing sliced. Right, I need to pop in a bomber. Let's do that. Let's try and get the actual daily done. I'm gonna focus on that daily. So let's get the TU2s out, because I have an absolute mountain of them I need to work on. So we might as well. I gotta get over though to the objectives. That's going to be my next problem because this is not an ideal map for this. But we're gonna give it a try because it's all we can do. That 61 is probably going to come over and ruin my day. It's probably going to be like, no, you're not going to do that, and it's going to come and stop me. Hopefully it doesn't, but...
Keep the pressure
Good odds it will. Yeah, that's telegraphing for me. Okay, if you want to fight, mate, I'm gonna fight you back. I'm gonna at least make you take some punishment for it. And we're gonna go right down. Oh, he's given up on me. Oh, good. Oh, good, you good, oh, good. I got an assist. That was enough to deal with him. Dang it, it's tabbed me out again. Oh, and I lost an engine. Oh, fab. Okay, well, we can sort of survive. We're just gonna have to twist it constantly. That key's gonna come for me. I'm gonna have to pre-line up on this. I'm not gonna survive this more than likely. Hey, I got him. At least I punished him for it. Didn't get to my target, but I did take him out. So I'm gonna go with another one. I'm gonna keep throwing them in. I'm going to be annoying. We're going to be annoying as humanly possible. We should be fine. Hi, High Tech. How you doing? No, neither did I. Neither did I. We're both in the same boat there. It happens. It happens. I'm gonna keep chipping away though. I don't know why that would be the case, Kit. I don't know why you'd have that problem. Also, going back to the S and up thing, what are you on about with that, by the way? That was you that was asking, right? I don't remember you clarifying on what you meant by that. That FW might... No, that's fine, Anthony. You do what you need to do, mate. Hi, Kale Hayden. Welcome. Thank you for the likes. Hope you're doing alright. Hopefully all is well. How do I have so many slots? The first ones you pay for with silver, which is the in-game earnable currency. And the rest are golden eagles. So just over the years, I've ended up accruing the odd set of eagles here and there, and I've just spent it on that. I've got 10 slots for every nation. It's massively excessive. You don't need that. For the average Joe, silver slots are going to have you more than covered. So, yeah, don't feel obligated to need to get every slot in the game. It is not necessary in the slightest. Yes, I'm currently playing arcade. I'm just doing my BP dailies currently. There's an FW190 hanging out behind me. I do play realistic air, just not very often. Because I'm normally tied up doing grinds in BP, so I don't get the opportunity normally. My priority in game is to unlock every single vehicle in Tech Tree, get all the upgrades, and max out every single crew slot for XP. That's my priority. So, being able to field multiple vehicles helps me in that regard. Arcade has also got higher returns on crew XP and grinding of parts for planes. So it also helps with that. Oh, the realistic can be fun punch. It just depends on the individual. I can't play sim personally, because I get motion sick. Sadly. I also don't have a flight stick, which would be kind of useful for that mode. But yeah, it just depends on the person. A lot of people say the same punch, actually, but for tanks, but for realistic rather than arcade. I personally don't have that experience, but, you know, as I say, this game is very flexible. You get out of it what you want to put in. Racing, thank you very much for the roses. Most spiffy, glorious, and awesome sauce of you. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you very much for your generosity. I'll make sure it gets put to good use. Ugh, come on. We're gonna do this today, guys. We're gonna do this. We got this. I'm gonna get splatted in a second, because, yeah, that F190 is coming for me. I got a little bit. I was a little behind on the tracking there. Right, we have to bounce out that one. Oh, magically, yeah. Sometimes lag can cause that. Server issues can cause that as well, Kit. You can come and play with me. Lobby rules apply. If you don't know what these are, I can sit and explain them for you. It takes 2 minutes. Have you played here before? I can't remember. I know you've been. I think you've been here before, but If you haven't, like I say, I can sit and explain lobby rules to you. We're currently full lobby though, so you will have to go into queue. You haven't? Okay, well I can sit and explain lobby rules to you. You are gonna have to wait in queue though. So if you're ready to listen to how it works, I will rattle through it for you. You're just talking about the grind in general? Yeah, I mean, the thing you gotta bear in mind is also match times are a different punch too. No, it's alright, Outer. You can have another one or two. He might need time to sort his stuff out first anyway, so just bear with. But yeah, if it goes down, Kit, that's quite often a server-related issue. Right, bear with me just 2 seconds. Dish, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I'm actually really close on this. It might be worth me trying to go for that. Because that'd get me 3 levels, which means we won't actually have to spend anything on it. Oh, did you want to step out? You don't have to do that right now, Outer. I do appreciate it, though. Yeah, no, it's alright. I need to sit and explain it all to him anyway, so it's going to be another match at least. If you want back in for one match while I explain it and sort it out with him, it's all good. But yeah, Josh, are you ready for the rule information? Say, do you want to play one more hour? Because I'm going to have to explain it to him and then he's going to have to get everything ready. I'm not sitting around waiting. The lobby rules. If you want to join Josh, the lobby rules. Are you ready to listen to them? Yeah, because I can go through it. I just want confirmation you're actually listening, because there's no point in me saying them if you're AFK kind of thing. Yeah, it's very simple. So don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle of matches. First come, first serve for lobby spots. If you're on console, crossplay must be enabled on the console as well as the client. This is a mandatory requirement. All players must be able to accept invites from non-friends. Please make sure the relevant setting is also set correctly. To queue, you just put your in-game name in chat. Just make sure the spelling capitalization is correct. You'll need to confirm that you understand the rules if it's your first time playing. You need to be physically logged into the game and ready to go with a BR compliance set. To have a BR compliance set, what this means is I will declare a mode and I will declare a BR. Every single vehicle you bring in must be on or under the cap number. No exceptions. We do not do averages. So your responsibility to individually check your vehicles and make sure they're compliant. We're currently doing Air Arcade 6.3 and under. So that is what you'll need to have a set ready. You can only queue once your settings are correct. You have that ready to go set-wise and you're logged in. Okay? I will then call in-game names when I'm bringing them in. So make sure to listen out for that. If you don't respond promptly, then you get kicked to the back of the queue. Is how it works. If it happens too many times, then you'll be blacked out of the queue for that stream, basically. Because it's like a rudeness thing. If you need to disappear off for any reason, you just say, hey, such and such a name, remove me from the queue, I gotta go. And it will happen at no penalty. Emergencies happen, I completely get that. Just contact me later to let me know why. Yeah, well there you go. If you're 4 and under, that's perfect for what we're doing right now. Yeah, silver does go quick. Yeah, you can lose your silver really fast in this game. This is why I don't recommend the boxes to people starting out, because you will just obliterate and lose your silver like no tomorrow. So yeah, if you have a set ready to go, Josh, and you're good to go, I'll bring you in right away. Otherwise, I'm going to play a match, and then you've got time to sort it all out while I'm in that match. We don't tend to hang around between matches. We keep things moving. It's the way it works. Yeah, confirmation you understand the rules though, please. And you are physically logged in and you have your set ready to go. Oh my god, that wind is scary. Yep, you understand. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Sorry to be pedantic about it, but it just means that people can't turn around and then say I didn't know. Because, yeah, don't like it when people time waste. Right, invite has been sent. No, it's all good, it's all good. Some people are a little more understanding and sympathetic than others. Yep, brilliant. Cool. Yep, so just hit ready and then we'll get queued. going pretty well, A1. It's going pretty well. I'm grinding out vehicle upgrades while just wrapping up BP, because I'm not live tomorrow, so... My next live stream is going to be Thursday, so... I'm just trying to get the last little bit done. So we're right at the end now, and then I'm gonna faff about and just do some silliness for a bit later today. And then we've got more Neverwinter Nights 2, and also gonna check out Radio Light again today, which I don't know if you know about it. It's a psychological horror game, basically. I've played it before. I've had a demo that I tried out, but I've now got the full game. They've very kindly given me it, so we're gonna get back into it, and I can show it off to you guys. And we'll see how we go with it. But yeah, it should be good. Oh, you're trying to do the Eurofighter? Crossplay, it depends on the console. So, in the client, there'll be a setting. I think it's under privacy or matchmaking or something like that. As for the console, you're gonna have to Google it, because they're all different. It's in the settings area of the console itself. I can't show you or tell you, because I'm on PC right now. You'll need to Google it. Yeah, sorry I can't show you. As I say, I'm on PC, so I can't show you. Yeah, some people turn it off though, A1, so... Yeah, there's two settings though. I believe it's one in the console, one in the client. Hang on. War Thunder crossplay setting location. Option main parameters cross-platform gameplay is the one you want. So option main parameters. And then, yeah, obviously the setting within the console itself as well. But yeah, if you don't have both of those settings set, then it won't work, basically. Yeah, how much does that one cost, Atlas? I'm hoping I can get ahead with silver because of how much I get ahead with everything, but given that I'm trying to go after every vehicle, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm on. Yep, you can join the queue. If it's your first time here, though, you need to confirm you understand the rules. You'll need a 6.3 and under Air Arcade compliance set, please. Once you've done all of that and you're physically logged in, ready to go, then, yeah, I'll put you in the queue. If there's any rules or information you missed, please let me know and I will explain. Hi, Leviathan. How you doing? I will need the in-game name as well in order to queue you. Do not give me console usernames, please. Give me the actual in-game name as it shows at the top of the screen once you're in-game. Do any of the rules help with gameplay? It's more about etiquette, making sure that we can queue quickly and promptly without distraction, and also it's just general sportsmanship and good behavior stuff. It's more about keeping the stream smooth than anything else. Where's tanks? Not doing tanks at the moment. I gotta get BP stuff done first, but I'm hoping to do tanks later today. Yeah, I'm doing well, Leviathan. I'm doing alright. Yep, I've grabbed it, Ward. I've grabbed it. That's fine. I've grabbed the name. I will bung you in the queue in a second, alright? Hey, Achilles. How you doing? Yeah. Wait, yeah, say nice and chill today. It's not letting me send a username because of the live settings. It is showing. I can see it, Ward. X Quintex is what it's showing as. That's what you've put in chat twice. I can't change the settings. It's not my moderation. That's their side. There's restrictions for things like links and stuff, and I have no control over it, sadly. Sorry about that, but yeah, platform restriction. Nothing I can do about it. My chat is otherwise unlimited there, so yeah, anything they're imposing is not my side. Sorry. stuff that I can't get around or mandate. I didn't know that, Ward. Sorry. Some people are more aware than others. I've only been doing it for about a year and a half now, so still learning and figuring stuff out. I have got an agent though that is really helpful, but it means going and asking them and waiting for an email reply, so takes a bit of time. Hi, Belgia. We don't get into real world politics here. That is a community rule, so please abide by that. Politics and religion are off the cards. Do not go anywhere near them, please, in my chat. It doesn't matter if it's a joke or not. We don't go near it. Just a blanket rule. Blanket rule. We don't go anywhere near that. No, it's fine. It's fine. You want to know. Why aren't I playing realistic? Because I'm doing BP. I want to play multiple vehicles. Those are the primary reasons. Trying to farm up multiple things at once. You are right and wrong, Leviathan, with that statement. So, Arcade actually has higher rewards for crew XP. It also has higher returns for vehicle upgrades. The reason why people say you get more returns in realistic is generally referring to research and silver earnings. This is not strictly correct. People make this blanket statement, but it's not actually accurate. And the reason being is the increase in earning you get between arcade and realistic for those two things is percentage-based scaling. So if you play like crap, that bonus is not going to help you. So if you perform substantially better in arcade, or if you play a substantially higher BR, you may actually be better off in arcade. You need to look at your performance differential between the two modes to make a determination where you're better off earning. It is not strictly true that playing realistic is going to guarantee you faster return in terms of silver earnings and research progress. Basically, there's more nuance to it and everybody leaves it out, which is why I always bring it up, because otherwise people keep going around with the wrong information, if that makes sense. If you aren't just as good in the other mode, though, or better, then fantastic. Congratulations, you will go quicker in realistic, but yeah, it's not the blanket guarantee that everybody likes to portray it is. And that's the nuance as to why. So, yeah, something you just have to bear in mind when you're playing. Hi, Ankala, how you doing? Yeah, no, I get that, Kenji, I get that. Not everybody has, though. I ought to throw these bombers in. I'm being stupid again, and I'm not paying attention. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I did bad in it. It happens. And of course now there's no ground targets. Fantastic. Ah! Typical. Just my luck. Right, I think I need to throw this in first and then not brain fart. Yeah, it like with any mode, Leviathan, it takes time to acclimatize and learn stuff. I don't know how that you're playing 4s and 12s if you haven't got anything in between. I'm assuming you must have bought a premium then. Unless you've literally grinded in reserve all the way up to max. You have a prem, yeah, so you've jumped a load. Yeah, that's probably where you're going wrong. Gift from your brother. Well, that's very nice of your brother, but yeah, learning the fundamentals of the mode is probably going to be more important before you start doing higher tier. Even at lower tier, you will suffer without the fundamentals, so yeah, jumping into high tier is probably what's making your life difficult. Also, if you just generally have lack of understanding of the mode anyway, you'll struggle still with low tier as well, so yeah, it might be one of those ones, a bit like me with tanks, where you're going to need a bit more time just to focus on it and figure it out and learn it. Do you know what I mean? Rather than jumping the gun. You're trying to run before you can walk, basically, if that makes sense. And that probably in lies your problem. I don't know how much experience you've got on flight sim games as a whole, but yeah, that may be a contributing factor. Yeah, just because you're 8.3 in tanks doesn't mean you're good enough to play 8s in planes. That's a logical flaw there. Also, as well, just because you've got up to a certain level in tanks doesn't mean you're actually necessarily good with them either. As I am living proof of, because as I say, I'm still garbage at tanks and I've managed to make it up to 8s. So yeah, it really just depends on the individual. You just gotta figure out what works for you. You'll get there eventually, though. You'll get there. Right. Yeah, at the moment, we've got Quintex in the queue. Just checking that here. Just letting you know you are listed in my queue at the moment. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that I have actually got you in the queue listing. I'll make sure to bring you up on the actual screen list. Just so you've got confirmation. I can't remember if I confirmed with you that I'd done it. You're right, Kit. You're in this one? Yeah, no, it's all good, it's all good. Oh, we're going down. Half the things is not good. Why is it numbers not letters? I have privacy mode on, that's why. Unfortunately, I have a stalker problem in-game, so I have to have that stuff hidden. People know what my in-game name is, but it will show as randomized to anyone not on my friends list. It makes it a little bit harder for people to know if they're in a match with me and therefore be able to stream snipe me. Stream sniping is against the TOS and most platforms where I'm producing content. It's also very unsportsmanlike, so do not do it. Anyone caught doing it will be banned from this community. We don't tolerate it. But yeah, I do have a problem, unfortunately, with stalkers and a bunch of sweaties that like to go after me, so this just makes it a little bit harder for them to know if they're in a match with me or not. Yeah, and just the general disruption and bad etiquette associated with it, Leviathan. Because it is frankly rude and it disrupts the gaming experience for not just me, but anybody else who wants to queue up with me. Hey, Mark, well done. No, I know you wouldn't, Kenji. You've got more manners than that, but some people don't, unfortunately. And there's a certain couple of clans who seem to have it in for me because they've got nothing better to do, unfortunately. Although, in all fairness, Snail did ban some of them, but they've got so many burner accounts, it's kind of ridiculous. Hey, Tissue, how you doing? You have to get another one in. Right, I'm gonna throw the bombers in just strictly for upgrade purposes. I'm not really gonna get much out of them, but we're gonna throw them in for upgrades primarily. I need to keep going with them. I need to keep doing that. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get, because there's so many upgrades I need to get. It's kind of mad, really. Your dog turned off your computer. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Your computer okay? Your dog alright? Yeah, no, don't worry. Josh's cat, well, my cat as well, technically, did the exact same thing. Don't worry. Leo and Mittens have turned off Josh's laptop on several occasions, so I sympathize. Although I'd say it's not happened to me, it happened to him, but you know, yeah, good old pets for you. Yeah, no worries, Atlas. Right, we've had one other person drop by the looks of it, so, Quintex, I should be able to get you in. Atlas, your account is still listed as in, but if you need a redo on it, let me know and I will sort that out for you. Alright. Oh, yeah. Your showing is in and ready. Is that correct, Atlas? Can you just confirm? Quintex? You have an invite? Oh my god, that wind is so unsettling. Yeah, you are actually back in. Okay, good. Yep, you're in as well. Fantastic. Right, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Right, perfect. We're all good to go then, guys. Alright. Last one to ready up, and then we'll queue. We'll get in there. Is it really half one already? That's gone quick. Ah, I want to get stuff done! We got this. We got this. It's gonna be fine. Good old Batman plans. Oh, I really hate the wind. The wind is horrible. I mean, we haven't got, like, yellow or red warning bad, but it's still not pleasant. I gotta go out in that tomorrow. I'm not looking to that. Might have gone AFK. Oh, yeah, if he needs to leave, that's fine. No, it's all good. It's all good. If you want back in later, just let me know. I might be mixing up, though, like, hey, Pix, how you doing? Right. There's not a massive amount of targets, but we'll see what we can go after. I'll get some placements, at least. Oh, let's see what we can do. Hopefully it's all gonna be fine. Oh, Doggy was banging on the door. Oh, okay, I hope Doggy's okay. Hope the doggo's alright. Come on. Oh, no, missed that one. Snow. Oh, we had snow over, well, very mild snow, but don't have any at the moment. Do I play top tier? Yes, but rare. Very, very rare, Kevin. I was trying to talk to you earlier because you were attempting to lobby, but you clearly left, so. But you're going to mostly find me in tier 4 currently. But yes, I do have top tier. I do play it on the rare occasion. But yeah, the bulk of my in-game time is normally spent doing BP and tasks, etc. So tends to be wherever the top of my grind is. I normally end up playing and getting stuff done in. But yeah, snow this year was, well, I say this year, this winter, sorry, has been quite mild, generally speaking. So we had a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. The other parts of the UK got it quite bad, but I'm fairly far down south, so we tend to miss the worst of it where I'm at. If we get anything, it tends to be the rain and the wind. That tends to be the worst of it. So, yeah, not great, not ideal, but it is what it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thanks for the likes, by the way, Mark. Do appreciate it. Does help out a lot. Right, let's try and get these howitzers. Got that one. Ugh. Squad making formation. I mean, it would be lovely, but in practice that doesn't tend to work out. I tend to play quite freely. I am not allowed to say due to TOS, Magma. Sorry. If you check out my profile page, there's a link tree with all the channels where I produce content in all the various forms. I'm not openly allowed to say, sorry. But you are welcome to follow the link on my bio. And you can, I'm sure, work it out from there. But yeah, per TOS, I'm not allowed to openly specify on a stream. Sorry. Sorry, I would love to be more specific, but I'm not allowed. Sorry.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Right, sorry, I'm having a bit more of a cup of tea between vehicles, because I might as well. As I say, check the link tree. You can work it out from there. You're smart enough to figure it out, I'm sure. Oh, there's one dude behind me. Can't tell what he is. It's a jet. I can tell that much from the engine. Right, I need to try and get around this. Some AAs there. Let's try and get something to try and do this. Hey, Magna, there you go. You worked it out. Well done. Sorry about being coy, but don't want to get into any kind of trouble. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's so good, dude. Thanks for being a good sport. Do appreciate it. But yeah, if we do customs and stuff like that eventually, Kit, that might be possible at some point. But yeah, I don't know as and when or if, etc. Right, let's get back in there. This is going to be a lot of just throwing these guys in, because I need to just keep plugging away at getting these. I can't remember what the other task was. But yeah, we're doing 6.3 and under at the moment. I'm about to get hit by that. Oh, that bloody jet. Right. He is going to be annoying. He's going off after someone else, so I'm gonna dip down. I'm gonna hope that he doesn't want to sacrifice height. We're gonna play that game. It doesn't always work. Hey, Thus, how you doing? It's not generally a good idea to go low in a bomber, but this might just save me from having him come after me. Because, yeah. I mean, if it is late match, so he might be more incentivized, but I did not know that, Magna. The more you know. Hey, Tim. How you doing? Hey, Tiger. Welcome on in, guys. Downside as well by being down here is I've got everything else that is potentially going to compete with me and try and smush me. Just want to grab as many ground targets as we can. Just try and maximize what we get out of each match. Ideally. Also, I can actually take enemies out with guns, so that is another thing. We don't have to use the bombs. It would be nice if we got them with that, but we don't have to. Amol, how you doing? Thank you very much. Welcome on in. I hope all is well for you. I don't know what time it is for everybody, but I'm in the UK, so it's about 1:45, 1:30, thereabouts. Yeah, no worries, Magna. It's all good. It's all good. I do tend to mix things up on stream, so I may or may not be doing War Thunder by the time you get back. Just FYI. Plans for today is War Thunder, Neverwinter Nights 2, and Radio Light, so... Hey, Fira. How are you doing? So you're playing the Chinese set, you're playing jets. I'm not very good with jets, so... I'm not very helpful in that regard. Any maneuvers? I'm not someone to come to for maneuvers. I just kind of free play. If you keep getting targeted, all I can really suggest is you might want to have a look at the height that you're playing at. If you're playing low, that's going to make you a target. Because, people will dive in on top of you. Usually play low. Yeah, that probably will not be helping you then. Because typically whoever's above, on top, gets advantage. There are certain vehicles that play better at low altitude versus high altitude though, so depending on which vehicle you're playing, that will potentially impact things like your maneuverability, speed, etc. So something to bear in mind as you're playing. Which vehicles are good for which, I couldn't tell you because I am not good with jets. The other thing as well is you've got things called boom and zoom. Boom and zoom like to start high and then come down and then go up and then go down, and they use that to keep them going, basically. So you might be running into a lot of that, and that might be your why you're being picked as a target, basically. Again, also have a look at what your vehicles have got on them. If you're dealing with jets, you might be at that point where you're dealing with jets with auto lock on. Look at what evasive stuff you've got, like flares, etc. If you're playing a vehicle that hasn't got much going for it in that regard, that might also be making you a target, if that makes sense. There can be a variety of different things. It can be the matchup. It could just be players are being a butthole. There's a lot, potentially. The comp of your team as well can be a factor. So, yeah, and I don't know if you're playing realistic or arcade. But if you're playing arcade, multi-spawning, people will... Maybe someone's seeing you as not very good, so they're targeting you over and over. The other thing as well is, if you take a player out, and then you get the skull, they get bonus points for taking you out. So, you can end up incentivizing players to go after you. So, it may just be that you tagged and took someone out, and they're just trying to get the skull, basically, off you. For the extra bonus that's tied to that. If you're playing realistic, obviously it's a single spawn situation, it's a bit different. Again, if you're coming up against a lot of turn fighters and you've got really bad turning, people might be taking advantage of that. So again, depends a lot on the vehicle you're playing. So it might be someone going, oh, that's really slow at turning, and I've got something that turns really well. Cool, I'm just going to splat them. There's a lot of potential factors that come into it. A lot of it is learning the matchups. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, Fira, because like I said, I'm not good with jets. But you might be able to find some guides on that specific set of vehicles and how to kind of utilize them best, if that makes sense. And that might help you out. But yeah, if you're flying low, you're generally going to make a target of yourself. You want to be kind of at fighting height with everybody else. And then obviously adjust depending on whether you've got something that's better at high altitude or low altitude, or if it's boom or zoom or not. And to kind of go from there. That hopefully will put you in a better position. And then the other thing really is just be aware of the limitations of your vehicle. You know whether it's good at turning or not. Learn how to evade effectively. Learn how to utilize the engine and momentum. Kinetic energy, that kind of stuff to your advantage. Potentially you could be using terrain if you do have to go down low to force an enemy into a maneuver that they can't get out of. There's options. And then the other thing as well is sort your crew out. I don't know how much time you've put into crew specking, but you might want to investigate that. If you've got very low pilot vitality, for example, it'll be very easy to snipe your pilot out. For example, things like that might help you survive longer. So maybe analyze that and see where you're at, if that makes sense. And then you might be able to improve your survivability. Things like ammo management as well are very important. You may want to customize and improve your keybinds to make them more optimal for that kind of flying as well. I'm in a bomber at the moment, Kit. I can't really do escort at the moment. I'm currently being chased and I'm in a bomber myself. Bear with me a minute. Yeah, dodging different... Yeah. Flare usage, knowing how to dodge. It's very, very important. As I say, don't have much experience in it personally because I don't really tend to play high tier. Oh, I think you were about to go down. Okay, there's no point in me... Yeah, sorry, I was in a bomber. There was nothing I could do. I've literally just gotten taken out myself. Right, hang on a second. Auto mod held that. Ignore that. Don't worry about that, Kit. Sorry, that was just auto mod being silly. You're like 2 tier on jet. So what? You're tier 7? End of tier 4/5 is when jets kicks in, isn't it, right? Are you tier 7? Where are we counting from? Because not all whole tiers are jets. There's like some weird ass exceptions. Like I think there's like a 5/7 and some 6/3s that are jets technically. They're rare though, but they do exist. Yeah, 260. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Describing a tier as a jet tier is not really a thing. I mean, obviously later tier is fine, but where you've got that crossover zone is a bit middle. I mean, you can ask me stuff. Go for it, Kit. Whether I'll be able to answer or not, it's a whole other thing. But I will try. Why do your bombs do almost no damage? Probably because of the tonnage. The other thing as well is you're playing low BR in a higher BR. The bases have higher HP at higher BR. So if you've got low tonnage and you're, yeah, massively under BR, you're going to be a bit screwed. Hi, Hex. How you doing? So yeah, you're going to be tickling them like a feather. Sorry, that's part of the problem with being up-tiered. And I don't know what tonnage you're rocking. But if you've got 50s, then yeah, they're going to barely do anything. That's just the way it is. But yeah, earlier bombers are, yeah, you're going to be far more limited on what you can put on them. See, with a lot of mine, I can put 1Ks on them. 500 1Ks, that kind of stuff. Again, it just depends on what you're rocking. My, yeah, my American set, for example, there's a ton with like 1Ks, and they got like 6 of them in a load and stuff, so there's a ton I can drop. I can take a base out in one go in some of the vehicles. It really just depends. Yeah, you've been up so much, Hex. We're just chilling BP in at the moment. Hope you're doing alright. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Yeah, I hope all is well for you. Just slowly chipping away at this. Getting there. Just takes time. Run out of ammo. Great. And I got one following me. Oh, it is. Oh, I was about to say it's just the one. No, there's two. There's two. Mission today? Well, we've done easy already, which was just win 2 matches. The medium is what I'm doing right now, which is to take out a set number of targets with a bomber. And then the special was to take out strike craft, which I think we finished. So it's just this, and then there's a challenge. There's 2 challenges technically. One of them is to come first. The other one is to take out 3 enemies without losing my vehicle. I'm just trying to get enough points just to get that level 75. We're 2 levels off, so we're very, very close. Worst case, I'll use snail allowance to do it, but kind of trying to avoid it, if that makes sense. Hey, chicken. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. I got my Shimakaze today. Logged on and got the allowance for Shimmer. So yeah, we have Shimmer unlocked. I've started working on Liverpool now for the squad vehicle. BP, chicken, BP. Going off to ground targets, primarily. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on Liverpool next squad vehicle. We got Shimmer unlocked. Don't know if I'm going to play Japanese set yet. I might hold off on doing that. Because I still got Germany to do. I've got French coastals to do. I've got a long list of boat-related things to do. So, but we've got a couple of days before next BP kicks in. So basically, we're just going to round out BP and then we're going to play random stuff. We're going to have a couple of days of just being really random. Pretty much. And then we'll get back into BP when the new one hits. Which will be Thursday, I believe. Do I need top tier? Yeah, I do have some top tier. Don't tend to play them. No, I'm probably going to actually go into boats later today. Might do some tanks today. We'll see. If I do tanks, so it's going to be tier 1 Sweden for me, though. Because I don't have any sets grinded out, bar 1. And I'm not playing the one that I've got grinded out because I am not physically good enough to play it. So I'm back to basics doing tier 1s when it comes to tanks so that I can relearn the mode and get the basics under control. Boats is a bit more of a flexible situation because I've got multiple sets all over the place that need doing, so queues are potentially going to be a factor, though. If there's not many people on today, we might not be able to get a boat match, so we'll have to see. By destroyers, I assume you mean tank destroyers, because they don't have a boat set in game. But, yeah, as with everything else, Kit, I am unlocking everything. I am not sticking to a specific vehicle type. The goal is to unlock every vehicle and then to max out the upgrades on every single vehicle. So, I will be playing everything. The aim is to get as much knowledge as possible. So, yeah, playing a diverse range of vehicles is important. So, yeah, I won't be sticking to a specific type of vehicle, Kit. I'll be going for a little of everything. Just so that I can maximize my learning experience with it, if that makes sense. Come on! We should get the win. 2 tickets, come on. Oh yeah, I'll have shitloads of planes to take it to ground. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure on that. Hey father, how you doing? Right, we're gonna see what we can do. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Right, there we go. So we've got that. Boom, done. Right, so that's my 1 level. Cool, so that's my universal backup. So yeah, there's that in theory. I'm gonna give this a little bit of time. We'll see if we can do this. And then if we can't, I'm gonna fuck around and play other shit. Pretty much. What we're doing? BP grind. I'm pretty much there. I just want to get this vehicle unlocked. So we're very, very nearly there. But yeah, it'd be nice to do it through that, then I won't have to spend the eagles, but that's plenty doable. I just gotta pay attention, not being a donut. So oh, it's 1.5 to buy and crew it? Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. That sucks. Yeah, so I got my shimmer earlier today. So that's the shimmer. I've got that. It's a 1944 version. So I have that unlocked now. So, yeah. Working on Liverpool next. It'll probably take a while, because it's not quick for me to get them done, but it takes as long as it takes. Let's go crew. Let's see what we can do. We're just gonna bump some points in. Hi, Lee. How you doing? Everything all good? Hope all as well. We're just booping around at the moment. Okay, we're not getting penalty on that at the moment, which is good. We'll do that. Oh, right. Yes, sorry, Kenji. Sorry, I always forget names. You know what I'm like. Sorry. Of course it is. Sorry, I'm being a plum as usual. I'm still mega tired. I did get some rest last night. I woke up at 3 in the morning and then I did go back to bed, but I struggled to stay in bed after like 6, 7 in the morning. It was not easy for me. I was struggling. If someone's added me to friends list, I don't add people to friends list unless I play with you regularly. Sorry, I will end up on friend cap again otherwise. If you're someone that I end up playing with regularly, then I will add you, but I can't guarantee space on friends list. I'm really sorry. My friends list gets clogged, unfortunately, and then I end up spending hours trying to figure out who to remove, and it's not a pleasant thing to do, so I try and keep the need to do that to a minimum. Yeah, no, fair enough, Alice. I mean, at least you've got the choices. You can figure it out, I'm sure. Yeah, well, you can play it all the time, but I do, Kit. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing alright. I'm just tired. You got another one! Holy crap, dude. Trying to confuse me. GG, dude. GG. Hang on, did you just rename the same one? I'm so clueless. I got no idea. Yeah, brain fart. Right. Let's see if we can get Wrath of Jupiter. We'll have a crack at it, and then yeah, we'll faff about with some other bits and bobs. Don't know if it's gonna work out, but we'll see. We'll see. Can but try. So, oh god, I've got such a mountain of emails I need to catch up with tonight. Sorry, I've been getting behind on some stuff IRL. Trying to get this phone move thing done as well. Oh, you did the change, right? Okay, okay. Right, we're gonna prioritize fighters. Because that's how we're gonna get this. We'll see what happens. Hang on a second, guys. About to read something technical. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
We captured the airfield. We cannot let the enemy get it back.
Yeah, no, that's fine, kid. That's all good. Right.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let them keep it.
Right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Right. Okay. Sorry. I have a few technical guys that are helping out with some PC issues at the moment. They finally sent me a DM back. Because I am having an ongoing problem at the moment with my PC. It's been going on for a while, and yeah, they've got back to my email. I'm gonna have to deal with that later, though. Don't really want to go down there. Let's see if we can get the P2. Joe, hey. How many planes? Yeah, I've got 10. It's unnecessary, I know. I'm not in the usual situation, granted. Right, I need to flatten out a second. I need to bide some time here a minute. Come on. Climb. And I'm gonna have to flatten it again. And, oh, okay! Somebody did it again. Great. Hi, Cyan. How are you? Welcome. You're new to the game. Well, it very much depends on how you want to experience the game. There is no right or wrong answer for what you should play. Feel free to pick tanks, boats, or planes. It is entirely your discretion. There are some sets that are a little bit more universally easy to play, but some people will find certain play styles suit them more than others, so it is very much a discretionary thing. I highly encourage you experimenting. You want to play planes. Okay, fair enough. Well, that gives you a starting point then. So, if you want something fairly straightforward and nothing too mad, the American set is a pretty good one to start with. Boom and Zoom fighters are fantastic within Germany. If you like turn fighters, Japanese is very good. They are a bit fragile though, so just bear in mind that you will need to be a little careful. The Soviet set is quite punchy, but you have very limited ammo, so that's something you will have to be wary of. It does have some quite good bombers though. People find the British and the French sets a little Marmite, but there is a lot of crossover between those two sets. I personally enjoy them a lot. But yeah, discretionary thing. There's a good mix of stuff in there though. If you've played other games that have like that style of you know, World War II. You may have come across some of the British vehicles, so there might be some crossover there in your experience. So that might give you something to kind of lean into. Obviously, when you start this game, you'll be starting very, very early, so you'll be World War One kind of stuff. So you'll be dealing with your biplanes and very early things. So just bear in mind as you progress through, things will change and adapt, and you know. So your experience in Tier 1, for example, may vary to your experience in Tier 3, for example, because things do change. Do you know what kinds of planes you want to go for? Does say you can mix and match, by the way. You're not locked in when you start playing one set, just so you know. So you can freely swap seas as you see fit. Just bear in mind any progress you've made on one set doesn't move to another. It will be individual and separated, so you will have to level each tree independently, so just bear that in mind. Getting a few points in your crew specs as well will help you not get pilot sniped and stuff like that too, so that's just something also to bear in mind. It can be a little frustrating when you're starting out fresh in Tier 1, because you can get splatted quite badly to start with. But once you find your feet and you get some time in on it, you'll ease into it, you'll get there. There's a few different key systems that you need to understand as well. So how the research tree works, how the economy system works, matchmaking, etc. But once again you get basic grips of those, that'll help you with navigating things. Hi Sky, how you doing? If you do have any questions, Sign, you are more than welcome to ask. It's not a problem. We do community matches here as well, so if you ever want to come play, you're more than welcome. We're doing moderate tier, so wouldn't recommend that if you're brand new to the game, because you will get up-tiered quite heavily. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. I am actually playing I'm going to be doing like a new player content series, so it'll be like daily tips and tricks for new players, pitfalls to avoid, that kind of stuff. So you may want to stick around for that kind of stuff. It's not out yet, but it is in the works. I'll be posting that to my various channels, but yeah, on the way, not here yet, but you may find that useful. One thing I would also like to mention as well is the new player experience does go quite on and on and on. So it's not really like a week or a 2-week thing. There are players that are several years into the game still discovering basic things, so don't be surprised if there's things you miss. That is very, very common. That's very, very normal. So yeah, you'll just have to kind of figure it out as you go a little bit. Trial and error. Yep, 100%. Atlas, you're spot on. Yeah, there is a lot of trial and error with this game. Yeah, there is a lot of that. I need to not overdo that. That would have been a floor splat. I didn't want to commit to that and mess it up. Let's see what we can do. Hey Maddox, how you doing?
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's see what we can make it out to be. Ah, thank you for the follows, Cyan. Appreciate it. Hiya, Daz. Hey, Fenton. Hope you guys are doing okay. Oh, we're just pootling around right now, just trying to get my tasks done. Cheesy beans. Yes, we love a bit cheesy beans. Cheesy beans for the win. Although, don't say it to some of the guys in chat. They hate beans on toast. They're like, no, it's terrible. So, yeah. That's what it's like, the pineapple on pizza thing. Some people really hate it. Some people really love it. Kind of like German planes? Well, give them a go then. Just see how you go with them. As I say, the game is very flexible, so don't be afraid to swap if you feel you want to. But yeah, if Germany takes your interest, run with it. Go with it. See where it takes you. Germany does have a good array of stuff. There's some really strong fighters. There's a good mix of strike and bombers as well. You'll find a lot of boom and zoom within the fighters, specifically. But yeah, there's a lot to work with in there. When you get a little bit further down the line, there's things like the FW190 that's quite strong. There's a bunch of BF109s that are really good. There's an ME 262. It's one of the earlier jets that's really good. People really love that one. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in that set. Obviously, if you want to get to top tier, that's a whole other story, but that takes a while. It is a grindy game. It is a marathon, this game, so don't expect to get to top tier in a minute, because it ain't gonna happen. I've heard of people doing it in 2 weeks to a month. It can be done if you know what you're doing. But yeah, it really just depends on your priorities. Just go at your own pace. Don't let anyone pressure you. Enjoy the journey. Don't go crazy because you'll completely lose the plot. You really will. There's some people that go completely balmy and quit because of that. So yeah, just embrace it and enjoy it. Yeah, go at your own pace. Don't feel pressured. Obviously, it's a little more difficult if you've got friends that play and you want to catch up to them. But it can be done. It can be done. There we go. Right. Didn't do too bad. I think we got 1 tick on that challenge. I think we got 1 tick on it. I'm gonna double check. Yes, we did. Okay, I am 1 short. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gents. We are getting there. If I can do this, it's 3 levels. It's a huge win. Right, let's go again. Let's go again. I know I can do this if I concentrate and don't play like a donut. Hey, Mega, how you doing? Right, let's see what we can do. But yeah, I just have to prioritize the fighters. I mean, I'd like to throw some, is one of you guys Jolly Flagship in Discord? Is that one of you guys? If it is, let me know and I'll perm you. Hi, Jay. How you doing? Yeah, as I say, side, see how you go with the German planes and see if you get along with them. But yeah, as I said before, don't be afraid to swap if you feel you need to. It is pretty good and flexible in that regard. Right, let's see what we can do. Hey, Odin, lovely to see you. How you been? What you been up to? Everything all good? Yeah, I need to finish my drink. I'm trying to. My tea's gone cold completely. How's things where you're at, Odin? I've been getting horrible wind today. It's been very blustery here. I'm gonna have to go out in it tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. I should be able to miss the worst of it though if I go out early. I gotta go get some shopping done, so not looking forward to that. Hopefully it'll be alright. Let's see what we can do. A bit windy for you too? Yeah. Yeah, well I hope you stay safe. You make sure you look after yourself. Hopefully everything will be okay for you. Right, let's see what we can do. Yeah. I mean, I'm closer to the coast, so I'm probably getting the worst of it off there, which doesn't help. Thankfully, I'm not right on the coast, though. I've got a family member who's got, like a beach house in Cornwall. Oh, they've been getting really bad down there, I tell ya. Thankfully, I've managed to avoid all that, so... Like I said, I'm a bit away from that, thankfully, but it's not nice. Thing is, it's been whistling down the, you know what it's like down the side of your house or whatever. Can you get golden birds? No, you do not. They're called golden eagles. That's paid currency only. So the currency you earn in battle is research points and silver. Silver lions. That's the currency you'll use to purchase your vehicles with and get your upgrades. Eagles are strictly paid, and that's how they keep the servers on. So, in the right-hand side of the tech tree are orangey, kind of bronzy-looking coloured vehicles. Those are all premiums of various ilk. Some of them you buy for GE, some of them are packs, some of them are marketplace. There's different icons to denote this. If you want to get Eagles, cheapest place to do it is via their website. And there are certain content creators with discount codes, which will get you an extra 3% off. But yeah, it is a strictly paid-only currency. Sometimes it will get bundled in with a pack purchase, but you have to read the descriptions of the packs to see what's included with what. But yeah, you will get silver and you will get research points after matches. Hi Obsidian, how you doing? Don't crash, don't crash. Oh, let's avoid that. I need to be careful. Getting caught out, unfortunately. Yeah, the F-109s are nice. I have a crap load of them. I mean, if you play Germany, you're going to get a load. The other thing is Italy as well has a load of them too. So, if you like the F-109s, those are the two sets to go for, primarily. But, yeah, it just depends on your preference, really. Balls. Oh, silver for research. No, silver and research points are two separate things. Silver buys the vehicles and buys the upgrades. Research points researches the vehicle. They are two separate things. Your research is allocated based on what you're currently playing. So if you're playing Germany planes, your research will go into Germany planes. If you want to research Italy planes, you need to play Italian planes. If you want to research Italian boats, you need to play Italian boats. And your match score for research points from that match playing Italian boats will then go into your Italian boats after the match. So you've got to play the thing you want to research, if that makes sense. So there's no point playing Germany planes if you want to research Israeli planes, for example. Why am I playing arcade? Because I want to play multiple vehicles. I'm doing my BP grind. And I'm doing unlocks for multiple vehicles. Those are the primary reasons. You are wrong. You are both right and wrong, actually, technically. As previously discussed earlier today, that blanket statement is incorrect. And the reason why, Nab, and this is something you may not be aware of, but Realistic has scaling on it versus Arcade. Likewise, Sim has scaling, which is higher than both Realistic and Arcade. Okay? That scaling is percentage-based. So, if you do a bazillion % of 0, it's still 0. Okay? So, if you want to do... If you really want to take advantage of that scaling, you still need to play to a certain ability level. So if your ability level between Arcade and Realistic at set BR is identical, absolutely, that scaling is then going to pop on top, and then you're going to be better off. But if you play substantially worse in Realistic versus Arcade, or you play a substantially lower BR, you will actually be worse off because of the percentage scaling. It's not going to be as advantageous or helpful to you. This game is very heavily derived on your performance. So if you suck, it's not going to help you too much. And people are not uniformly good at things. People have bad days. There's lots of factors that go into it. Certain vehicles might be better for you. The other thing as well with Realistic and Arcade, Realistic pitches you in one vehicle only for air. Arcade means you've got multiples. You've also got differences in the match lengths. There's a variety of other factors that come into it in terms of what you'd earn over the course of an hour, for example. So there's a multitude of factors. So in theory, yes, you should earn more in Realistic than Arcade, provided the caveat that you are the same ability level and can play the same or higher BR. If you perform better in Arcade by a substantial manner or can play a substantially higher BR, then you're actually going to be better off in Arcade. So each individual needs to do an individual assessment to figure out where they're best. The statement that you will guaranteed 100% earn more in Realistic is therefore factually incorrect. And this applies to both silver and research points, because they're both percentage derived and they're both performance derived. So Yeah, you may or may not be aware of that nuance, but that's why. So, yeah, sorry if you've been misled, but that's, yeah, that's why that statement is not actually technically correct. Hopefully that makes sense. But yes, in an ideal world, if you're better at realistic, then congratulations, you will do better in realistic and progress faster, but it's, yeah, it's not a uniform truth, unfortunately. It'd be lovely if it was, but it's not. I do have some top tier, yes, Sankala. I don't tend to play them very much, though. Come on. I need to get 3 without splatting. And I'm failing at the moment. Out again. I have to go again. Okay. Let's throw this one in. I don't really want to use a backup. I'm gonna have to, though. Don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. This match has not gone my way, unfortunately. It happens, though. Sorry, I don't check out content on stream of other people. It's actually against the TOS for certain platforms that I'm live on as well. Rebroadcasting other content actually goes against the TOS. That's also technically as well self-promo, which is against my community rules. If you want me to view stuff, you're more than welcome to send it to me in a private email. But I don't do that on stream on a matter of principle. There's also the issue of copyright, among other things. So, I really appreciate the offer. Feel free to send me a DM with the video link and I'll look at it in my free time, but I don't cover other people's content on stream, sorry. What do I want to do? Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's see if I can get him. Alright, got that one. Let's go around. Emmy is gonna be a problem. Emmy is gonna be a massive, massive problem. No, it's fine, Ankala. It's just to say there's a time and a place for that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna break TOS. I don't want to get into trouble. As I say, for some platforms it's allowed, some it's not. Right now, I could not do it for that reason. As I say, copyright as well, if you've got music in it. I only put stuff I have license for on the channel. Again, just keeps me free of issues. Really want to get this guy, but I'm not sure. That one's down. Okay. He might go down. I've got to bide my time now. I got no choice. Hopefully that one goes down. That would give me the 3 that I need. I've got a problem though. I'm being chased. No, he hasn't gone down. Ah, rip. Okay, we're gonna run that one again. If not, I'm gonna go back into one of the other ones.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Oh, I was so close. I had 2. I just need to lock a 3rd in. Shadow, thanks for adding to T-Rush, by the way. Do really appreciate it. We're currently a full lobby. I've grabbed your channel link on Carla. I assume it's the most recent one on there, right? I'll check it out in my free time. I have got a bunch of stuff I need to do, though, tonight, so I might not be able to get to it right away. Also, I saw you join the Discord, by the way. I will perm you in there. Bear with me just 2 seconds. I got one behind me. New World shutting down. Yeah, I knew about that ages ago. They put a PSA about it, I think end of last year. Yeah, sure, Alice, sure. I'm probably going to be swapping into boats or something else shortly anyway. But yeah, if you want to mix it up a bit, that's fine by me. In-game name, Benjamin? You've been in before, so, yeah, just in-game name, we'll go there. Hi, Salama, how you doing? Yeah, how are you? You all good? I'm sorry about the name pronunciation, I'm still trying to get my head around it. Yeah, no, that's fine, man, that's all good. 6.3 and under currently. 6.3 and under. You do not need eagles to convert vehicles, no. No, you can unlock vehicles without eagles. If you want to convert XP, yes, you have to pay with it with eagles, but it's highly inefficient and highly expensive. Do not recommend it. It's effectively a type of bypass. Don't do it, would be my advice. You do not need eagles to progress in this game. Your tech tree will naturally unlock through playing. Yeah, basically Salama, basically. Yeah, no, it's fine. I copied the link off your channel thing, so I have it. Just bear in mind, though, the warthunder chat is not usually for that kind of stuff. There's a community promotion channel for that, and you need a specific rank for that. Just a heads up. Otherwise, the bot is going to scream at you for self-promo and putting links in there when you shouldn't. So just be warned on that one. And yeah, Benjamin, I've got your username. Yeah, don't send it to me in DMs privately, Benjamin. Always the channel chat, mate. Do not do it in private Discord DMs. I'd never see them when I'm streaming. No, it's fine, Ankala. It's fine. All the rooms are clearly labeled, so if you're in doubt, check the channel descriptions. You know? Why did you send it to me then? I don't understand why you send it to me then if you already know. Sorry, that makes no logical sense. I have to go again. I'm not going to get this match, I don't think. No, it's fine, it's fine. Just, you know, be logical. Hi, JB. You're right. Oh, you meant you don't know? Okay, yeah, that's slightly different. Yeah, when it comes to lobbying, always in the public chat rooms. Public channel chats only. Hi, Cope. How you doing? You alright? Oh, I really want to get this match, but yeah, we're really close to the end here, so I'm not gonna get it. We're gonna get pepperoni. It's fine though. We'll have another crack at it next match. We're worst of the worst there now, so yeah, it's not too bad. We're just closing up BP currently. Doing alright. Gonna get some time on Neverwinter today, hopefully, and then I've got a horror game to wrap up the end of today's stream. Which I actually played demo of a while back. I don't know if you were here for that. Well, no, you have to say it here every time, whether you like it or not, Benjamin. That's how the channel rules work. I will be ignoring that DM. As I say, you have to post it in the public chat every time. No exceptions. Sorry. That's how it works here, to keep it fair for everyone. I cannot be tabbing in and out constantly to my Discord to get people's names. You have no idea how many DMs I get every day. I'm not sifting through people's user account names to find an in-game names. Sorry. Just not doing that. I'd end up spending a crap load of time doing that, and it will just waste time. There is a flat rule. You always put your in-game name in chat, whether I know you or not. It just keeps it flat and fair for everybody that way. Right. These are all 120, with the exception of that, but that's already researched. Right, that's an 8, so we'll go for that first. I tend to prioritize low BR, so because then when I do my BR shimmies, it's a little smoother. Right, Ben, invites there. I'm not addicted to War Thunder, no. No, I don't engage in addictive behavior, it's not appropriate. I enjoy playing the game and I frequent it frequently, but if I had to drop it tomorrow, I could perfectly do so without the need to be upset over it. That's not personally an issue for me. Right, it looks like I've actually managed to get it somehow. There we go. Cool. I've got my Italian plane. Nice. Right, I'm BR done. We'll do a few more plane matches and then I'm going to fuck around in boats, I think, for a bit. If I can get matches, of course, which may or may not be the case. We'll see. There we go. Right, so that's my Italian plane acquired. Cool. Let me have a look. Is there any more? I probably can't do much in here. Yeah. I'm gonna try and see what I can do. I wasn't feeling your best. I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks. I hope things get better for you, dude. I don't think I can get any qualifications, sadly. We're a few too many levels off. Some of these are acing as well now, so there's nothing I can do for them. They just are sat doing what they're sat doing. Right, let's queue. Right, so BP's done. We're officially done with BP. We have cleaned out BP for what I wanted to do, so we're sorted. We are 100% sorted now. Yeah, hi, how you doing, Nathan? You alright? Everything all good? Alright, let's see what we can do. Yeah, how are you? Everything all good? We just got BP done. I got my plane, so I'm a happy sausage. How's stream? Yeah, it's been good, it's been good. Few idiot bans, but there's nothing different from normal. I'm doing okay. I got a bit of sleep last night. It was a bit of a struggle. I tried to stay up till midnight and couldn't. I ended up crashing at about 9, half 9. Went to bed, woke up at 3, went back to bed. And then tried to stay in bed till about 7-ish in the morning. I managed to stay in bed till about 7:30 in the end, but I was not sleeping from about 6 onwards. So I'm sort of, I've sort of, no, it wasn't the 1v1 me bros. It was self-promoting and people being rude about, me playing arcade. And then someone trying to advertise a spicy content site page. Among other stupidness. Usual stupidity, basically. No, I still haven't coped. I need to do it. I'm sorry. I keep crashing out in the evenings and I'm not getting things done. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and get stuff done. I've got tomorrow off, and I'm gonna try and get a few things done tonight. I've got some emails that I need to clean out urgently. And then I need to cook Mum dinner, obviously. So the plan tonight is to get off stream, cook Mum her dinner, clean out some emails. I've got a giveaway thing I need to sort out. I've got some paperwork I need to sort out. I've got a shopping list I need to finish. I need to get all the vouchers and everything organised for shopping tomorrow. Oh, my brother's just texted me back. Yeah, and then also as well, I'm in the middle of swapping my dad's phone to a new network as well. So, that should be moving over tonight. Right. Yeah, no, it's okay. I wanna get things sorted. I have a long list of stuff, and then the plan is to go see Josh this weekend. Yeah, I mean, for some of it I might be able to. It depends, because I gotta do some stuff as well for my mum, so that means not being at the computer. So yeah, it's just gonna depend, and it might be at stupid o'clock at night, assuming I can stay awake. And then I need to go drop into the GP tomorrow, because I've got to drop some data in for my mum, because the doctors have requested some readings from her. So I've got to go out for that tomorrow. So I'm going to be out like 3 times tomorrow because of driving and dealing with things. So I'm probably not even gonna get to my stuff until mid-afternoon, probably. I've done a load of clothes and bed wash change and all that stuff.
3,000 meters.
I need to start working on the recycling as well, because that collection will be Friday, and I tend to start working on that on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so... Although that doesn't take too long, thankfully. But yeah, I'll get around to the video. Sorry it's not happened sooner. I'm just... Yeah, I'm scatterbrained trying to do everything, and I keep crashing out in the evenings. I'd normally be up till between 2 and 4 in the morning working, and I've lost so many work hours in the last 2 weeks to just crashing out. Especially this week. I've pretty much crashed out every single day, in the last, you know, this bit of the week and last week. So, but yeah, I'll try and get onto it as soon as I can. I'm just trying to get my sleep normalized, because until I do that, I'm 8 AM AEST. I don't know off the top of my head. I would have to do a conversion to check what that one is, because I'm not used to dealing with Australian time that often. You say 8 AM? $8 AM is like 9 o'clock at night for me, apparently. According to Google. You're right, Shano. Oh, come on. How'd you stay near the ground? There is a setting. By default, there's an anti-collision thing turned on. You need to turn that off. It will force your vehicle up otherwise, but you can still crash. So you'll need to get rid of that collision near the ground setting for a start. But yeah, disable that, and then you'll be able to take control. But just obviously bear in mind then it's not going to have any input to attempt to try and stop you from crashing into the ground. If you turn that off. It is generally advised to turn it off though. I cannot remember what it's called. I think it's like near ground collision or something. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, there's a setting. Turn that off. As for your general steering and controls, that will depend on how you've personally got it set up. Personally, I'm using mouse movement. And then I've got engine on W and S. I've got rolling left and right on A and D. And I've got pitching up and pitching down on shift and control. My settings are not standard. Most of my weaponry stuff is on my mouse. And then I've got flaps and other little nuancy things around the left-hand side of the keyboard for me personally. So yeah, it really just depends on personal discretion of how you want it set up, Kit, but only you can figure that one out. But yeah, turn off the near ground collision setting to start with. I can't remember where it is. I will have to find it in a minute. Yeah, that one there. Auto restrict control of aircraft near the ground. Turn that off. That's the one you want. If you type the word ground in, it will come up. That's the one you want to turn off. Otherwise, you'll lose your controls when you're close to the ground. Better at boats? Yeah, I like playing the boats. Not everybody's a boat fan, but yeah, I like my boats. Boats is fun. I'm more of a coastals person than a blue water, but yeah, most people tend to go blue water. They like the big ships. I don't mind them, but they're very snipey back of the map. They suffer from the high-level tanks problem of everybody just sits in the back issue, which I find personally quite frustrating and annoying, but that's just me. Come on. Good for silver? Yeah, the scaling for the silver in boats is good. Again, it's still performance derived though. You still need to not suck, but... Favorite way to play the game? whatever the fuck I'm feeling like on the day, really. Mostly planes arcade or ships. I just like to have fun. I don't get sweaty about crap. Hi, Saxon. How you doing? I just like to grind new stuff and unlock new stuff all the time. That's just how I like to play. It's not for everyone, I know, but it's just how I like to go about it. Boats. Yeah, I would say boats or planes, but I tend to be props when it comes to planes. And boats tends to be coastals is my preference. Ground is my least favorite. You will mostly see me in planes, generally speaking. But yeah, I do love my boats, but as I say, it tends to be coastal. A lot of the issue with the coastals and the other boats is the queue times are sucky early in the day, so I don't tend to queue for them until it's like after 3-4 p.m. if I can, just because there's more players on. Unless there's a task on and then there's more players playing them, then great, that helps, but today's got quite low player volumes, so boats potentially is going to be iffy today. Yeah, I have every single set to grind out, Nathan. I'm unlocking every single vehicle. I don't have a single complete set yet. I got 2,500 hours in the game. As I say, I'm trying to do everything, but yeah, I don't have any sets complete yet. Every single set has got something that needs doing on it still. So I'm slowly working my way through them. Hi, Noopy. How you doing? Come on, I gotta get close enough. I want to find some lights to go after. There's an AA there. Okay, there's a few AAs. Right, we'll try and go for those. Hope that someone's stupid enough to give a head on. That guy was good. I can't lift up. 6.3 and under Air Arcade, Noopy. Soviet is what I'm playing at the moment. Just trying to grind out vehicle parts. I've just wrapped up doing BP for today. Got the levels I needed, so we're just faffing about now. Just doing unlocks and messing around. Might pop into some other vehicles in a minute. We'll see how I feel. Want to make sure I get some decent time today on Neverwinter Nights, because we skipped out on that yesterday because I was a bit tired. But we played Moving Sim. Moving Sim was good. I am a Gaijin partner. Yes, I am a CC. Right, well, that's one more match down. What does it get me? Monthly GE allowance, vehicles, rentals, and then I get a major patch GE allowance. I get a little bit of silver as well. What you get depends on what tier you are in the program. And the tier that you get is dictated by your traffic volumes. So it can vary and you can gain or lose perks, basically. So it varies, it depends on the individual. I've had CC for a good 2.5-ish years, thereabouts. Might be closer to 3 years now, actually, thinking about it, but anyway. I'd have to double check my mailbox to figure that one out. Probably actually is more than that in hindsight, thinking about it. I'd have to double check. I can't remember how long since I've had it. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Let me boop that off. We don't need that. I'm not doing that. We can ignore that. As long as BP's done as far as I'm concerned. We are done. Hang on, season down in... Hang on, I thought it was resetting on the 22nd. Oh, it's resetting on the 21st. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Oops. Well, we got it done. That's the main thing. We got it done, so we're good. We're clear. Right, let's see what it gives us for match. But yeah, we'll do a couple more matches, and then maybe we'll see if I can get a boat match. for lulz to wrap out before we go to Neverwinter. Trying to remember where we got up to with Neverwinter. I know we were going to that new district. I think we were going to go investigate. Oh, that was it. We did the archives, didn't we? We did the archives. We did the puzzles in the archive. The battle pass. So, yeah, you need to do tasks. So, you've got easy task. You've got medium task. You need to complete easy task to unlock medium task. Okay? And then there's special tasks. Special tasks require you to complete medium tasks. You then have to spend some of your war bonds to get the task. Effectively, you can unlock one special task per medium completed. Easy and medium tasks reset every single day, regardless of your progress through them. So, you're on time limit to do those. Specials will persist all the way through to the end of the battle pass. But obviously, you'll want to churn those over because they affect things like shop level unlocks and such. And then the other thing you can do is challenges. So challenges require tier 3s, and they're a separate thing, but they're inside of the battle pass. They unlock progressively as the battle pass goes on, and you have to fulfill certain criteria. So it might be playing a certain vehicle, winning matches, bombing targets. There can be a whole variety of different things, and it will give you plane, boat, and tank ones. So be prepared for it to go all over the place. What those tasks are the same for everybody, though. Those do not change. With easy, medium, and special tasks, however, you can cycle them at the cost of silver, but if you cycle them too much, it will then demand golden eagles from you to change them. So just be wary of that. And then the other thing you can do is your daily login will also give you points to Battle Pass. And one of the easiest things you can do as a new player is just log in every day and stack that login bonus. When I came back to the game with pretty much nothing, that was the first thing I did, because I didn't have tier 3s to be able to successfully grind tasks. So the easiest thing you can do is just log in. Takes 2 seconds to do. Also, as well, if you haven't got access to your PC or your console, you're away maybe or something, if you have the warthunder mobile app, a login on there will count, and you will not lose your login chain. But it does require that you install it and connect it all up. So just, not for everyone, but it's there for those that need it. So yeah, easiest thing to do is just log in every day. And then the rest of it's kind of extra on top. Now, easy tasks you can complete with lower tier vehicles, but you will need tier 3 vehicles for medium tasks, special tasks, and challenges. So just bear that in mind. So if you haven't hit those tier requirements, those will be out of the loop for you. They will not be an option, okay? This is why I say a lot, like, getting tier 3 unlocks a lot of things for you. There's a lot more you can do. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, it's through the tasks and the challenges primarily that you get your points for Battle Pass. That's the main way of doing it, basically. Yeah, give it a try, sign. That's the thing. You can just change things up. You've got the freedom to do that, which is nice. I don't know what you're on about, Benjamin. Sorry, that makes no sense. Sorry. I can't make head or tail of that sentence. Sorry. That makes absolutely no sense. Sorry. Alright, come on. Let's try it. Yeah, sorry, dude. It doesn't make sense. They ripped my butt off. Oh, one thing I should mention, by the way, guys, if you can avoid hitting the hitting the floor before you die, if you J out, as it's called, you can save your crew XP, because you will lose a percentage of it if you actually hit the ground and get splattered. So, just a heads up. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, sorry. It might make sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in English. I don't know what your main language is, but... yeah, sorry, in English, that makes no sense. Sorry. I'm trying my best to make heads or tail of it, and I can't. Sorry. Alright, come on. We're gonna do this. Danish. Ah, yeah, there you go. Yeah, the sentence structure can be a bit different, can't it? Look at it this way, though. Your English is a hell of a lot better than my Danish. So kudos to you. We do languages in the UK, but it's very much an optional thing. It's not really mandatory. Although it has become more of an increasingly prevalent thing, it's... yeah. The selection is rather limited normally. You're right, Laudiana. How you doing? Thanks for dropping on in. I hope you're doing okay today. Sorry, we're just like derping. Have you managed to get everything done with BP? Hey, Ghost. I've managed to wrap mine up, thankfully. We got to 75. We actually went a little beyond that, actually. I'm missing out, sadly, on the shop, but can't be bothered. Hi, Calton. Are you ready to T-Rush? Hope you're alright. We're just pootling at the moment. Literally old pootle. I'm just glad I got everything done on BP in time, because a little bit close, that one. Who am I asking about P? Oh, I was asking you if you got everything done on it, Lariana, that you wanted to get done. You're not good at Hokoso? No, that's fair enough. You can't be good at everything, Cyan. Like I said, some things take practice and time. Some things just click easier than others. Don't stress or worry about it. It's just one of those things. So you'll figure it out. I might actually hop in coastal after this match. People that are in lobby, do you guys have coastals? We'll just do a couple of boat matches for the lulls. I'm just gonna stick with low coastals though for the funsies. I think I've got my French set I can work on. Are you just doing squad stuff? Yeah, fair enough. That's all good, that's all good. I'm just glad we got BP done. I was cutting it a bit close on that one, but we managed it. So I'm a happy little sausage. Yeah, I am super glad. I just wanna try and just want to try and get stuff done. I mean, I'd love to have gotten the shop, because there's like a Japanese tank, I think it is, in the shop. It's Japanese, I think it's a Japanese one. But yeah, I haven't got enough special tasks done. I just didn't get enough done in the early part of doing BP. So yeah, gonna miss out on it, sadly, but it's fine. I've got the war bonds to spend another time. So I'm just gonna hold on to them, and yeah, there'll be other things I can use them on. Ugh, wings sliced off. Rep. Yeah, we'll remake lobby after this match, guys. I'll let you guys know a BP, bleh, BR. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm like brain fart. I will let you guys know I'm on a BR. I'm gonna go coastals, that much is for sure. We'll do a few coastal matches if we can get a queue. Knock on wood. Hey, that's nice. Well done, Calton. Yeah, sorry about that, Lariana. Just bad timing, as usual. So the way it works with lobbies is those who haven't played yet today have priority. So if there's enough space, then yes. But people that haven't played on a given day have priority over those who've already played, if that makes sense. It's just so everybody gets a chance to come in. But we'll see who wants to queue and join, and then I can let you know where we're at. Yeah, I knew what I meant. Just brain farting. Yeah. It just stops people that have been playing already from re-queuing, basically. That's all. It's just to give everybody a chance, because different people pop in at different parts of the day. If we get a big queue as well, I will cycle people in and out of lobbies as well. So, for example, if someone's been in for like 3 or 4 matches, and there's a lot of people waiting to come play, I will swap people in and out. General rule of thumb, though, is the person who's been in the longest is the first one to go out. But I always make sure you get at least 2 or 3 matches, really, before I cycle people in. Just keeps it fair and keeps things moving. But then if the queue dies out and there's not as many people queuing, then anybody who's already played can come back in. Just gives everybody that shot to play. Oh, I've got these two on my butt. I'm burning a lot of unnecessary ammo here. Okay. Very good, Lariana, very good. Ah, rip, end of match. Oh well, at least we got some upgrades, so that's nice. First of the team, yay! Nice. Oh yeah, some people will back out, yeah, exactly. Like I say, there are people that are good sports about that. Everybody's pretty mature and chill here, so I'm gonna dump everybody out of lobby. Just give me 2 seconds, we're just gonna dump everybody out. And I'm gonna just have a quick look at my sets. So that's my coastals. For French at the moment. Right, so if we call it 3 and under... some of you actually, we'll call it 3-3 because then that'll give people some blue water options. 3.3 and under, realistic naval. If you have not played today, let me know if you want to come join. So let's start with the people that haven't played today that would like to play realistic naval 3.3 and under. Let's start with that. And then, if you've already played today, but you would like to do realistic naval 3.3 or under, wave at me in chat, and we will get people together. So yeah, 3.3 and under. Hey Ward. Yeah, Ward, your account was that one, right? What do you mean, huh? Huh to what, Benjamin? Sorry, you need to be more specific. I can't answer huh. That means nothing. Right, Ward would like to play. You've already been in, so just bear with a second. Kit. Yeah, BR level 3.3 and under, naval realistic. That's what you will need. It's not a tier, it's a BR battle rating. You said wave? Oh, yeah, people like emoji at me. Sorry. The number on the bottom right panel of the vehicle. That is the BR. No, 3.7 is a bigger number than 3.3, isn't it? Maths. 3.3 or under. US Naval and a couple of other blue waters will count. 3.3 and under. Want to keep it low, so if people want to play coastal reserves, they still can, and not get completely fucked in the ass. Right, okay, it doesn't look like anybody new wants to come in. So anybody at all now, I'm opening the floor to everyone. So we've got Quintex, who already asked. Since you're the first and you've actually declared yourself, I'll bring you in. So 3.3 and under. Realistic naval. Right, okay, Benjamin wants in. Right, Lariana wants in. Okay, that's our lobby then. Yes, it needs to be 3.3 or under. I do not care whether you play coastal or blue water, but it needs to be 3.3 or under. Oh, you were waving at me. Okay. Oh, right, sorry, I'm being a donut. Sorry, I misread it. Right, okay, we have one more spot. Is rank 1 but no. No, Cyan. No. The rank is not the BR. The rank is the tier. The BR can be different to the tier. It's the number on the bottom right panel of each vehicle. So you'll start at 1.0 and then the number will get bigger. But the rank and the BR are not the same. You can have a rank 6, but have, like, silly number BRs. It just depends. It varies enormously. In-game name kit, please. So the BR will go up, but BR and rank are separate. Rank is a tier. BR is that individual rating on the vehicle. BR on the vehicle is how it dictates who goes in to matches. That's what you're queued based on. Okay? They are two separate things. No, don't worry. I'm just being a donut, Larry, and it's all good. It's already been taken, Atlas. I can swap you in a bit, though. Sorry, you were a bit late to the party. First come, first served and all that. You can have 3.3 and under. If it's a 3.3, it can come in. If it's above, it can't come in. This is how lobbies work. As explained to you earlier. I don't care if you bring a destroyer in. If it's 3.3, it can come in. If it's not, it can't come in. Simple as. You will find blue water starts at higher BR. Blue waters tend to start at 3s or 4s. Coastals start at 1s. So this is why there's a section of coastal that tends to avoid blue water, but it's very, very, very narrow range. So, yeah, you need to check the BR on the individual vehicle tile. If it's lower than 3.3 or it's 3.3, it can come in. If it's higher, it can't. That's a simple rule of thumb. I will check all sets. It is your responsibility to have your set correct. Alright, so Ben, your set's fine. Quintax, that set is fine currently. Enduk, that set is currently fine. Although why you've got a tank and a boat set, I don't know. But that obviously is not going to be coming in. You get it now? No, that's fine, Science. Sorry, I've got multiple people in multiple chats asking. Sorry, I've got multiple conversations about the same thing going on. Trying to get this, battle set up. Switched it for a plane. Yeah, you can bring planes into boats. Just make sure if you do, make sure that they're on that cap as well. Because it won't let you do any more than, I think, +1 of what we're queuing as. Or something, there's some weird limit thing to it. Amphibious tank? I mean, potentially. Who knows? Who knows? Not the ones that I've been driving, though. I drove one into the river the other week, and, it didn't float. We found that out the hard way. Right, Quintex, I need you to ready up, please, and then we can go. We are waiting on you currently. Thank you. Right, hopefully we'll get a match. There's going to be very low player volumes for this, so this may or may not work. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, just be prepared for queue times to maybe take a while. Don't worry about it. It's okay, Ward. No, it's fine, Kit. It's all good. Practice makes perfect. You'll get there. You'll get there. But yeah, just be prepared for queue times to be a bit longer, because this mode is very low volume. Yeah, crew train, yeah. This is why we say get everything organized. I get, though, normally, because we're swapping on the fly. I try and have breaks around that, but I'm planning to go for a break after we've done a bunch of boats, so... Want to cram as much as I can in. We might get, like, half an hour or so on this. We'll see. Quick... No, we don't do song requests, sorry. Everything I have on the stream is... I have a license for. I don't have a means of doing requests for the songs that I have a license for currently. We used to have a system that used to do that, but won't work for what I currently have. So, sorry. But yeah, everything on the stream that you hear is fully licensed. So, if I can figure out a way of doing it for that set of stuff, then great. But at the moment, I don't have integration to do that with. Sorry. I do have a few different playlists that we can swap between. But yeah, I don't have a means of you picking from a list currently, sorry. Right, let's see what we can do. Been a while since I've played these. Yes, yeah, so Blue Water, some of the sets start at 3.3, some of the sets start at 4.3 and 4.7. It depends. 3.3 is the lowest, but not all sets have that. So currently for the lobby we're running, yeah, you would have to use the 3.3 ones, but obviously we vary enormously in what we play here. So you may find there's days where I'm playing 4s, 5s, even 6s. It will just depend. But yeah, they start in the 3s and 4s mark for the blue water. The coastal starts lower. BR variants obviously can occur, just like it can with any mode in this. So you may find some vehicles are also a higher BR in certain modes versus others. There isn't a massive amount of that in boats, but it does happen occasionally. Got one. That sounds like a rocket somewhere. I might be panicking over nothing. I got a little bit of bounce going on here, which is not helping me. And there's something to my right as well, I think I can hear. I'm also turning as well, so I'm having to do some manual adjustment here on aim as we go. Because that's obviously gonna change the position of where I'm aiming at. Because I'm doing circles currently. And I want to try and hit certain parts of their boat, try and take them out as efficiently as humanly possible. Got one. I'm being shot at. Where am I being? Right, that one. There's actually 2 there. Come on. Let's see what we can do. You're right, chicken. Right, that one is slow. That's a Germany. I can see from the flag. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You pepper him. I want to stay out of view of that one on the left just to buy me some time. Because I don't want to be targeted. There's also another one encroaching. It's quite low. I'm not sure what it is. Could be a sub chaser. What I want to do is make sure that I'm not in view of a million things at once. I'm also being pushed over here, so we need to be mindful of that. And that's a little bit more substantial. It's a gunboat or an armored gunboat, more than likely. Oh, it's a sub chaser. It's the Aras. Okay. I was mistaken. I got 3 though. It's not bad. Bit of damage on the other one. Right. Let's throw this in, and we might be able to torp that on the far right before it pushes up too hard. And then we'll go back to taking out other targets. I'm gonna go very close to this, and then we'll see if I can get close to it. What I want to do is just pull in some of that ground and then try and drop them to give them the best shot of hitting. What's the torp range on these? 2 kilometers. Okay. Yeah, so not very far. Right, 2 click. And we're bouncing. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. I'm not hanging around for that. Hopefully those hit if they're stupid and they don't look at them. To keep them distracted, and then hopefully they won't see it. I've got to be mindful of what's going on next to me. Nothing there, thankfully. I'm just going to take advantage of cover and hide and run. Gotta just hope that my torps hit. If they've got a decent vision stat, they'll see it and evade. I might even be a bot in that. Ow! Fuck. No, unfortunately, because this is realistic, I don't get a reloaded torps. So I'm stuck with what I've got. which is a tad frustrating. That has got to be a bot. That is playing like a bot. I'm also just not seeing an account number over it as well, so... Ooh, okay. I need to go around. I need to go around. Let's see what we can do. I need us to get a sight, really. No, we're gonna try not to be with the fishies. The goal is to get the boat floaty, not the other way around. We want it to float. Yeah. I'm trying to aim at the bridge. I'm just being garbo. It is taking it, as I say, it's got to be a bot. There's no way that is not a bot. Anyway, it's down now. That's Aris is gone. Oh god, that has got an account number and a clan on it. That was a player. Oh, that's awful. That was actually a player. That is tragic. That is that is tragic. Okay, I'm gonna bounce. I need some torps. We're gonna lay down some smoke. Seem worse. I know, it's kind of bad though. Right, that's really low. That's probably a sub chaser. Yeah, I do feel bad for that player. They weren't playing terribly well. Let's put it that way. In the nicest way possible. I don't want to be mean because I suck at everything else, okay? I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you suck. I'm not like that. You know what I'm like, guys, but I'm trying my hardest not to be terrible. Yeah, that some people play boats in a very questionable way. It does confuse me sometimes. But we all have to start somewhere. Also, I'm trying to learn the French boats, so I'm far from perfect. Do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I am far from perfect. Yeah. Come on. Almost never play, but yeah, and I think that's the bulk of the player base. I think that's partially as well, especially at low BR, you see a lot of really weird plays. Because a lot of people just don't know how to play boats. People just lack the experience, you know? It's one of those things, like every other mode, it takes time. Good yeah, I know, right? Good farm for SL, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is really good for that. I'm doing okay. I'm just not hitting this guy very hard at the moment. I am hitting him. I am taking targets out, as you can see from my kill feed, but I'm just doing it a little slow currently. I've also taken a bit of damage on the back end here, which is slowing me down. But we are doing it. You gotta keep mobile with this. You gotta. It's not like tanks where you peek a corner and just sit there. You have to stay mobile with boats. You've got to constantly be on the move. You do need to peek, you do need to hide, but you need to be on the move. Sitting still will be your death sentence in this. So you have to keep moving and doing things. Take advantage of cover. You got to be wary of firing arcs as well, because there's some things you can think you're hidden behind and it's not actually enough for you to hide behind. Things will be able to fire over and into you. So you have to be wary and conscious of this at all times. Right, I'm getting torp reload sat here. We're gonna just skirt around. I'm relatively safe at the moment. No, that one got executed. Excellent. Good. Someone is possibly pushing there. There's a blue water over there that we need to be wary of. Right now, I just want to get this torp load. Come on. There's also planes knocking around as well, so I need to be careful of that. That's not an active vehicle. So at the moment, fairly quiet on this front. How long it's going to stay that way is debatable. I have got an alert and I don't know where that alert's coming from. That is concerning. I've got a boat alert and I don't know what it's trying to alert me to. I could only guess there was a torp there somewhere and I couldn't see it. Right, there is a couple of coastals that have just spawned over here. Where are they? I'm gonna bide me time. I'm gonna cover us behind while we cross. But yeah, I'm gonna poke my head around here and there's gonna be a bunch of them, so we need to be wary. I gotta be very careful. This is gonna be risky. I'm gonna get absolutely Mullerized here for this. This is bad. This is pushed up too far. I'm gonna get punished for this. Ah, dang it! They just missed. Oh, rip. Oh well, it's worth a try. Right, let's throw this one into the mix. Oh, I know, it was close. It was not that far off at all. It was worth a punt. It was worth a try. I was hoping they'd back off, but they didn't. So they just went full YOLO through the gap. There we go. 8 targets. First match of the day. Not bad. Terror of the Sea. Huzzah. Right. That wasn't too bad. I need to have a look at spec and stuff. Should have done that before we queued, but whatevs. I still need to get these guys upgraded, but we'll get there. Let's go with that. We'll figure this out. It'll be fine. Definitely want that. Oh, we've got fully upgraded. Hello. Yes. Nice. I still have not done that tutorial. I really need to do that and get that out of the way. I've been a bit of a slacker with that one. I've had my account for so long and I've still not done it. I've had it for like 13 years and I need to do it. I need to sort that out. Right. Let's put the... I've nearly got the Mane unlocked. Well, we'll put the Aras in though. We'll put the Aras in. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Definitely want that, because I am constantly on fire. That is just me in a nutshell. If Char's not on fire, it's not a normal day. That's pretty much the rule of thumb. Char on fire is just the way it goes. I don't know why I've got some of these low ones in. I might as well swap them. Because that'd be just an easy thing to do. Let's have a look. What have I got? I've got Armeans. Although I think that was a pain in the ass, if I remember correctly. Was that one bad? I can't remember. That VL2 should be good, though. Let me wang that in. I'll put it in. I'm probably gonna cry, but fuck it. What's this? Asni. Is that any good? Is that Asni any good? It should say on your ticket card thing. Hang on. Where are you? No, you're 3-3 and under. It should tell you if you joined and had set yourself to realistic ahead of time. It will be accurate. I remember that thing be a pain in the ass. I have enough prims. I know, but I want to collect them all. I want to collect them all. Thing is, I've got 5k at the moment. I've got half of my... Yeah, you're fine at the moment. Yeah. Oh, man, I remember this one. I think this one was a pain in the butt. I don't think I like this one. La Corsa. I might want to get that one. The thing is, I don't have enough for it at the moment. Eh. Thing is, I try and wait for sales where I can. Because I like it cost effective. Oh, that's evidently gone back in the correct slot. Excellent, because that's got crew level on it. Brilliant. Yay! Okay. Right, let's go. Let's just scan. But yeah, we'll get a couple more in, guys, and I'm gonna quickly... Is hideous? What? Hideous in the sense of, like, it's hideously overpowered, or, like, hideously crap? Which direction are we going with that one? Which way, Accountant? Oh, the latter. Okay, or maybe I'll avoid it then for now. Maybe it'll be one of those ones where it's like, I got spare, I'll throw it on there, kind of thing. We'll stick as is, though, for now. I'm just so glad I got my shimmer unlocked, because it's taken me so long to get that. Hey, yo, Shell, mate, what's up? How you doing? How was the stream? I hope it all went well. How are your matches? Hopefully you got your BP done, if you were doing it. Hi, Certified, how you doing? Welcome on in. We're just queuing for some boaties at the moment for the lulls. We're just having a little chillax. We did a load of planes earlier, so... Thanks for the follow as well, by the way. Much appreciated. So yeah, so we're doing okay. But yeah, just potatoing now for fun. And then we've got Neverwinter Nights 2, which is what I'm going to swap to shortly. And then we've got a psychological horror game called Radio Light that we're going to wrap up today's stream with. So be prepared for the screaming when that one kicks in. I've played the demo. It is very good. But yeah, we've got the full copy of the game now. So I will be able to show it off in its full glory now. Yeah, Iceberger very kindly sent it to me, but we're going to be going back to 1985 to a place called Ashwood Creek, where children keep disappearing. Lovely start to a horror game, innit? But yeah, we're basically going to be seeking the truth, so to speak. But yeah, it's an 80s thriller. It's like a noir investigation, psychological horror game. It looks really cool. As I say, we've played it before. It was really, really fun. Obviously, since I've played the demo, there may be changes. So, we'll see what the differences are. Oh, was it, Captain? Are you sure about that? Because I've been getting the BPs every time. So, surely I would have had it then. Oh gosh, a little ways back there, Captain. It's the year my Joshy was born, I think, if I remember correctly. God, I should really remember if it was 84 or 85 he was born. I think he was born in 85? Was it 84? Oh, God, I'm getting confused now. I want to say it might have been 84, actually. Oh, jeez, I should know. Yeah, it must have been 84, because he's like 40. No, it's going to be 41 this year, isn't he? Oh, God. Ah! brain. Yeah, no, he's gonna be 41 this year. Yeah, right, okay, sorry, I've got it straight in my head now. Yeah, his brother was teasing him about his age last year, so yeah, it had to be his 40th last year. Sorry, that's the easiest way for me to work it out. Oh, God, that's terrible, sorry. Anywho. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. Anyway, Shell, I hope you had a good stream. But yeah, we're gonna be derping and being silly. It's just normally how it goes down here. Usual suspects. But yeah, I'm looking forward to everything. But yeah, with Neverwinter, we went into the archive and solved the puzzles. That's where we left off. So. Ah, yes, yeah, the other one. Yeah, because there was a BP task for that one. I remember that much. So yeah, it probably was that one. That would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah, that would make a load of sense. Because yeah, every time the BP vehicles happen, I pretty much always get them these days. So. No, it's alright, Ward. Hang on, you're cute. Oh shit. Oh, I need to kick you out, Ward, don't I? Next, which account was? Hang on, which one was yours again? Yours was the Quintex account, right? I'll make sure to boot that after. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'll sort you out. Thanks for playing, though. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, you've ended up queued in a match with us. Sorry. Sorry, I wish you said a few seconds earlier. I could have booped out the lobby. Sorry. Right. Let me try and go to C and not get absolutely tenderized. I'm really gonna need the loo. I think it might be last match, guys, and then I'm gonna go pop to the loo. I'll go check my mum's alright. I need to go check the steaks I left out are okay, because I'm trying to defrost these stupid steaks, because it's so cold at the moment, they're not defrosting very fast. Fun and games. Hopefully they'll be defrosted by tonight, otherwise that's gonna have to be tomorrow's dinner! That is a lot of dudes. That is a lot of dudes. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna lay us some cover down. Yeah, we're gonna get quite aggressively pushed here. We're gonna... Oh, fuck. I've got them on both sides now. Right, I'm gonna drop in the smoke there and hope I tap one of them. Because there's a good chance the second one's gonna push that and somebody's in the smoke here. Oh my! Very good. I'm pretty sure somebody's in the smoke here. Oh god, oh god, Bennett. Ah, yeah. Okay, well I had the right idea. Just, a little too quick off the mark with it. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Oh! Kentucky Fried Flan! Right, okay, someone else got me. Rip. We did okay, though. Could be worse. Do I really want that much? Probably not. Right, let's bong in that one. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be one of these ones. Okay. We're in a slow McGee one. Oh, this is... I can tell this one's gonna be painful. Oh, fun and games. I'm in a floating barge, pretty much. And the guns turn like a slug. Excellent. Great. Oh, this thing's gonna be horrible. Wonderful. Oh, I hope this is better once it's upgraded, because holy crap, this thing's gonna be painful. Oh, it's like driving a brick. I mean, it does hit hard though, so there's that. I was assuming I can actually lay the guns in on the targets. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones. No, way overestimate. Again, because I'm traveling so bloody slow. No, can you zoom in, please? I need you to... Oh, how did that go through? No, that should have hit. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of broadsiding very slowly. Got a German pontoon. Yeah, defending multiple sides on this thing is going to be complete ass. This very much is going to be a ship where I'm going to have to stay back and not put two sides vulnerable, because trying to defend two sides with this thing is going to be a nightmare. Right, okay. Oh, the joys. Right, that's going to make upgrading that one annoying. I would have hoped the air ass is better, but what's the odds it's going to be the same kind of style? Right, okay. We can still work with this, though. It's not impossible. We just got to adapt. Okay, this one feels a little bit more flexible. It's probably going to be less punchy as a result, but... okay. We can work with this. This is... yeah, slug, basically. We've got 2 slugs to level up. And they do seem to hit relatively hard. This one seems to be less so. But it's okay. It's manageable. Come on. Having more trouble aiming this one. Although that is sitting quite low in the water, so that's not going to be helping me. Come on. Is that taking on water? No, it's not. There we go, got it. Right, okay, next. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no, we're on fire. That's bad. That's a lot of bad. Can we not? Oh, hello. Are you stuck? Yeah, that's a problem. I got a bomber over the top of me, and I've got 2 dudes on me. Right, got that one. Oh, come here. Yeah, I'm fucked. Okay. Yeah, in all first, I did drive into a beach, so that one's on me. Right, okay. You can if you want to. Go for it. It's up to you. It's fine. I was just mucking around trying to figure out that vehicle. Right, I have a rough benchmark for those now. So we know what we're dealing with. But yeah, the Aras and the other one is, yeah, it's very much going to be set up shop somewhere and try and only have to guard one angle. Because swinging those guns around between two different angles is going to be, and it's not impossible, but it's slow. It is very slow. Also, I can't move very fast, which makes me quite vulnerable to what you just saw there, where someone encroaches. I've got to stop them before they get that close. Otherwise we're in, I can't get out of that view. What is going on? No. Thank you. I must have accidentally slapped that button. Didn't mean to. Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, we're fine. We figured it out. I don't know why. I thought I'd gone into like a cinematic mode for a second. Like, no, I just screwed it up. It's fine. I got the 500, so we can drop the 50. Probably want to go with the 50s, just because it gives me a little bit more drop flexibility. 500's a tad overkill for these. So, we'll go with the 50s. We'll hope spread catches them, especially with the speed that they're moving. I mean, there is the splash on the 500, but... nah. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, after this, guys, I'm gonna need the loo. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need the loo. We'll get Neverwinter up. We'll go from there. We'll see what happens. I think they're on the site. Oh, yeah, I can see them. I can see them. Alright, the odds I'm gonna get these guys is pretty low, but we're gonna try. They're next to an island, so bollocks! AA got me. Those bombs are probably off. Right, I am out. So I'm gonna return. Right, let me go wang it on a break. Let me go loo, because I really need the loo. I'll be as quick as I can though, guys. Yeah, thanks everybody who's played. I do really appreciate it. It's been a hoot. Oh, hello, upgrades. Yes, please. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a lot of upgrades on those other two. Right, let me jump out. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, alright? Then we'll get on with the next game, alright? I'll be as fast as I can.